Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Ganjane, and I'm live, baby. Yes. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Got the live going up on a Tuesday. Okay, I hope you had a wonderful day today. Okay, it's been raining all day out here in Vegas, y'all. But you know what? I kind of like it. Okay. Yes. Let me go ahead and see who is here. 1 second, okay? Let's see. Hey, Aqua. Yes, hit the like, please, and thank you. Hey, Corbar. Hey, Melanin Mommy. Hey, Kishwar. Let's see. Yeah, I just seen that. And when I clicked on IG, that's the first thing I seen. Yeah, they're in New York, and to me, he's low key clown. Oh, really? Oh, we definitely on. Let me write that down because y'all know I'll be quick to forget. Yeah, because I see it right here, so I already know where to go. Let me just write it in my handy dandy notebook. We gonna touch on that, okay? Mm-mm-mm. Child, where is Junior at this point? Okay. Where is the baby? You said finally off work so I can enjoy this life. Yes. Okay, love. Yes. I'm so glad you pulled up. Oh, it's raining in LA too, Compton. It must be y'all got a storm out there or something? Cause I mean it was flooding everywhere today. And, any weather y'all got out there, we got in Vegas because we so close. But yeah, y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and make my little announcements, and we will get right into it. Okay. Um, Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. All right. All right, so here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App, okay? Or you can energetically support the channel by just hitting that like button for me, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay? Share if you will. I would so greatly appreciate the support alone, okay? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. Okay. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, y'all. Also, let me get that Discord link. Or did someone post it already in the chat? Did one of my mods post it? Oh, yes. You're a doll. Thank you so much, love. All right. So the Discord link is already in the chat. I appreciate that, my good sis. Okay, y'all. So yeah, shout out to the people who already hit that like for me. I appreciate it. Don't have to tell y'all nothing. Y'all already just do it for me. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Shout out to the rock roaches in the bushes as well. Okay, because y'all definitely be here faithfully every night. So hey y'all, hey. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Appreciate it. Ciao. But yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, honey. Okay. And I did want to touch on Karlissa. Okay, we are going to touch on Karlissa. A little bit more of Bino, and as well as this whole strong face Sadie situation. All right. Um, 1 second here. Let me put my banner up here. Fair use, fair use. All right. Now let's just go ahead and start off with Let's see. Yeah. Let's start with Karlissa. Okay. So, I guess Karlissa had responded to Chrisean's live that she caught herself doing at the airport. Okay. Hold on, let me pull that up here. And she basically said that I guess she got in touch with her lawyer or something. Okay. So, I wonder if that's legit or what. Cause I don't know. Sometimes it be seeming like Karlissa just be talking just to talk. Like it be sounding good, but okay. So let me pull that up here. Wait a minute. No, it's not that one. Oops. Okay, I can't find the one where she was laying in bed. Did I save it? Let me check if I saved it real quick. If not, then I'll just play the other because she did a couple videos regarding that whole hot mess of a situation. Let me see if I saved it. Oh, there we go. All right, one second, y'all. Let me share my screen. All right, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty, so shout out to Live Bites. Okay, it says Karlissa says Chrisean is to blame for baby Junior's condition. Okay.
You're embarrassed because you did that to him. You're embarrassed because you smoked and drank while pregnant, and you made this the outcome. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself. We're not embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you did it. Okay? If you want to be the victim, there's nobody the victim but him. If you want anybody to be mad at what's happened, you're the responsible party for this. You did this. All you had to do for 9 months was go to your appointments, don't drink, don't smoke, and try to be peaceful. That's all you had to do, and it was only 9 months. We are no longer feeling sorry for you. We're no longer giving you a victim pass, a victim card, none of that shit. Okay, this is all your fault, all your responsibility. You're a horrible fucking mother. You're a horrible. You were a horrible. You're embarrassed because you pregnancy, and now you're a horrible mother. The best thing that you can do right now is go get the counseling that you need and the support that he needs, the physical therapy and the therapies that he needs. That's all you can do now, and hope for the best. You have said far worse things. You said that you could kill the baby. You wanted the baby to die while he was pregnant. You've said far worse things than the father has ever said about him. Pregnancy, and now you're a horrible mother. The best thing that you
Okay, child. I mean, did she lie though? Okay. She kept it, yeah, she kept it a buck. Okay, she sure did. Now, this wasn't the full live. Like she also said in this same live that basically she has, I think she said something about she had gotten a live-in like security or something like that for Blueface after she made those threats, okay, those promises. I'm sorry. After she made those promises to get him, that he was going to be unalived or he was going to he don't got much longer to live. Okay. Because y'all know her ideology is all, anybody that talks about Junior, you know, they're not gonna live long. Okay. In her delusional ass head. But yeah, so it seems like Karlissa is just like done with this girl's games. She's probably seeing everything on the internet like us. And it's like, you doing this, that, and the third, but it's like, when are you gonna actually like, you know, take some time out to do what you need to do for that baby, okay? Hell, I keep saying baby, but he's a toddler, okay? Like it doesn't make sense. And I get, oh, I want to make money. I want to make money, but I'm sure you're not making that much money. Okay. We done seen this girl is allegedly out here doing fraud. Okay. Cashing fraudulent, trying to cash fraudulent checks and whatnot. So clearly, people be trying to, I be seeing her fans like, oh, y'all don't know what she got. La, la, la. But it's like, if she got it like that, why is she allegedly out here doing bank fraud? Why is she out here like, trying to scam her fans and stuff like that? Like, it's just like, hello. Okay, 2 + 2 = 4, ma'am. Okay, because anybody that truly got it like that, okay, is out here balling like that. They not out here doing that type of shit. Okay, let's just be honest here. Let's just be honest here. you know and then apparently, in them text messages too, the person was saying that she was trying to get a CPN so she could get a house and a car. This girl just constantly always wants to take the shortcuts, and it's just like, girl, like, you gotta work for that. You can't just take the shortcuts. It never really, you know what I'm saying, don't end well like that. You gotta be smarter than that, especially when you're a parent. Gotta move differently than that. Okay. But irregardless, like, Karlissa, I'm with her when she's right. Okay. She's definitely right in this instance. Okay. Definitely a horrible mom. That's for sure. I don't care how much you try to say you love that baby. It's like, actions speak louder than words. Okay. We hear you, but we don't see you. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. But she's right. She needs to stop being out in these streets and, prioritize your child for once. Okay. That poor baby did not ask to be here, and it's sad to see her, constantly put him last. All because she's trying to get to a bag. Like, if this is the type of life you wanted to live, you should have never had kids. Because once the kids come into the picture, them kids come first. Period. Point blank. Okay. Period. Point blank. It's not about you anymore. It is not about you anymore. But let's check these comments real quick, y'all. See what people are saying about this. It says it's not about Blue. It's about the baby. Why keep clowning the baby? It's not his fault. I don't think she was necessarily clowning Junior. It says I know drug addicts that were pregnant, using, and still had a normal, healthy baby. So let the medical professionals do their jobs and determine what condition he doesn't come from. Could that be a possibility? Yes, but I mean, let's not sit here and act like we didn't see this girl drinking and smoking throughout her whole pregnancy. Okay, let's stop being delusional. All right. Everyone always says, how do we know he ain't seeing a doctor? This is how. He is never in the same city or state consistently, and neither is she. This is what their life will look like. She wouldn't have time to fly here and there and play on the internet or some dudes D every second of the day. Hello? Clock it. For a child with cerebral palsy, FAS, spasticity, and feeding difficulties, the frequency of seeing therapists and doctors depends on severity, age, and progress, but typically looks like this: feeding speech therapist, pediatrician specialist, Neurologist, CP specialist, physical occupational therapist, additional visits, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, clock it, clock it. I'm gonna heart that one because yeah, that part. Okay, and that's true. Like if she was really doing what she needed to do for that baby, okay, she wouldn't be moving around so much. It's a lot of specialists that would need to be seen, allegedly, okay? Because clearly this baby can't talk. Clearly this baby cannot walk. Okay, only thing we've seen this far is the baby standing, and he's not. He still needs assistance with that. He's not doing it on his own. Okay, you got to hold on to something. But clearly, yeah, this baby is gonna need some type of therapy. That's a given. That's that's not alleged. Okay, you can see. You can see. It said, didn't her kids say she was a horrible mother too? Oh, she's talking about Karlissa. Yeah, so why your son Dre been in jail since a child? Karlissa, preach to yourself. Right. Yeah. Didn't Blue and Chrisean say nothing was going to happen to the baby when she was caught drinking and smoking during her pregnancy? Um, did they? I guess. Yeah, this is the same person who chose men and the streets over her kids, right? They don't even like her to this day. They focus on why your son Dre is locked up and doesn't want to hear from you at all. Right, they bringing up Dre. Yeah, if she keep running off the mouth on these lives, y'all will have custody of Junior sooner than she thinks. Yep. They trying to say it could be a genetic disorder. It says she should be more supportive because these are young people with a special needs child. Yeah, we tired of all y'all. Just stop talking about the baby and move on. Y'all been on her neck for 3 years now. We get it. Please leave the circus in 2025. I don't care for her, but she hasn't lied one time here. Exactly. Yeah, that's real talk. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's true too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Karlissa, she's definitely not perfect, but at the end of the day, I don't think to compare her to Chrisean is just not a comparison. I don't think she would be the type of mom like if let's say, one of her kids were, struggling in certain areas. Okay. I don't think she would just like not do anything about it. Chrisean is literally like blatantly neglecting her child. So in that instance, yeah, I don't feel like there's no comparison there. Could Karlissa have done a little bit better in certain aspects of the kid's life? Absolutely. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Okay, that's why a lot of people say her and Chrisean are a lot alike. Okay, they're a lot alike. Uh, Karlissa was definitely wild back in the day. I mean, weren't we all? I think we all had like our little wild era at some point in our life, right? But at least she's working on being better. Okay, she she clearly loves her kids. All right. So yeah, and when it comes to people comparing the parenting, though, it's no comparison. It's no comparison to me. Okay. Uh, Karlissa beats Chrisean by a long slide. All right, if you ask me. Let me check y'all's comments real quick. Um, she said herself she was a lackluster mother. What day was always fed, clothed, and had a good roof over their head. Right? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's crazy to me how Ray is streaming with her again. Yeah, he was just chilling. He was just calling Deshae and DDG out about using Blueface. I seen that, yep, but he's streaming with Crack Rock who wants to Pow Blue. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I seen that earlier. I seen him talking about they was exploiting Blueface. He was saying DDG was exploiting Blueface. I'm gonna try to find that video. I think I see it on Instagram somewhere. You said then the bitch had the nerve to say pow pow in the face. Right. Straight reference to Ronnie though. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe she said that. Like, the bitch is insane. Okay. Insane in the membrane. Yes, justice for Ronnie Doe and Save Jr. Absolutely. Absolutely. He said every time Karlissa speaks truth, Christopher is punching the air and speaking in tongue. Right? That part. Hey, Sapphire. Hey, Chris Blessing. Let's see. Latoya. Hey, Latoya. He said not blue, just went live with strong face Sadie. Really? Did he really? Oh my goodness. I cannot. And I seen her go live. I didn't click it though. Interesting. Yeah, they going a little too far, but okay. A mess. A high mess. Um, you said definitely no comparison between Crack Rock and Karlissa when it comes to motherhood. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it feels absolutely amazing when your child is 18 plus years old, goes to college, and has nothing but good things to say about you, right? Yeah, I could never take my relationship with my daughter for granted. Man, I'm telling you, you know, like it's so important to me to have a relationship with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Very important to me. Like, I just want them to always feel comfortable coming to me about anything, you know, anything. So, yeah, I definitely feel that. It is an amazing feeling. It is. Yeah, Crack Rock needs to be in prison for real. She do. She needs to be in prison yesterday. She do. Yeah, I just sent you a clip I seen from the live stream, TRG. Oh, okay, did you? All right, I'll check in a minute, sis. You said Blueface being real petty right now with this Sadie shit. Oh my god. Blueface, he not all the way there right now, okay? I feel like that prison, that little 2-year bid done effed his head all the way up. Okay. He was already effed up before he even went in there. Okay. So I don't think the prison stuff helped helped him at all. Okay. Um, let me see here. Let me show you the other live real quick that let me write down Sadie Blueface. Check that in a second. Got you, got you. All right. Now, Karlissa went live again and has some more to say. A second. And she kind of touched on the church that Chrisean has been going to. She basically was saying, why aren't any of her church family, okay, her father in Christ, holding this girl accountable, telling her about herself or anything, okay? And that's a good point too. Okay. Clock it. All right, but shout out to Black Sea Queens. It says Karlissa is back with more to say. Chrisean is 5150 and playing a dangerous game by threatening people's lives and hopping from hood to hood. Karlissa says she's tired of the chaos and wants everyone to see what's really going on. The circus just keeps getting louder. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all.
I'm about to hold that church accountable for you. That's what I'm about to do. You come back every time you go over there with them people. Maybe you need to pick another church. I would pick another church. Because ain't no church gonna lead you. Now you got the popo on your back, you got the FBI on your back. You threatening people you don't even know you shouldn't be threatened. You done beat up the armed federal agent. You're on camera doing that. If we wished you bad, we would have already had you locked up. You on camera committing a crime on probation. Everybody teach her how to do the right thing, because this is not the right thing. You switching gangs, what is it called? Gang swapping or whatever you doing. You doing dangerous stuff in California, like you from here. Like that's some crazy shit too. You just out here like I'm gonna pick somebody that I think will be against him. I'm gonna keep praying for you. I'm gonna keep praying for your baby. I'm gonna stop talking shit about you because I see that you really is for real. I thought you was really, really, you really 5150, and I don't want no parts of that. Okay, my trifling ass family, they done met you in person. They know what you really working with over there, and they still was playing games with us too. Now all them fake ass people, and them fake ass friends my son got too. I see y'all fake asses. Y'all riding around talking about y'all gang, but y'all riding around kicking it with people that's wishing harm on him, playing with the popo. Where they do that at? Oh, I wasn't with her. I just was hanging out with people that was with her. And from where I'm from, if this an enemy, this an enemy. This looking crazy. Y'all all looking crazy. But anyway, the proper channels have been notified. And when you come through that airport, don't be surprised next time, because you cannot wish harm on people. You can't challenge people. California got laws. You can't bang on somebody on the there's certain things you can't be doing, okay? And you done did them all. And the proper authorities have been channeled. I ain't from no gang, okay? My husband worked for the federal government. So I hope that you get the counseling that you need, and I hope that the baby gets the you said he was in the proper services. I pray that that's the truth. Demons. I'm about to hold that church accountable for you. That's what I'm about to do.
Okay. Clock it. All right, because I don't even understand why, you know, they don't be saying, like, I don't know, maybe they do be saying it and, in the background, but I don't know. It's given they be like, you know, purposely like turning the blind eye, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't want no parts type shit, but they still, they want to support her, but it's like, as a church family, you should be trying to help her, go down the right path instead of like, I know y'all be on the internet looking at, I know y'all see half of the stuff that she be doing on, when she not in church. Okay. When she not in them church pews, I know y'all be seeing what be going on the internet. So it's like, yeah, they do net. They definitely need to be held accountable as well. All right. But we been knew Chrisean was 5150. She needs to be in the 5150 hold, if you ask me. All right. The girl is like mentally deranged, mentally unhinged, and running around undiagnosed. Okay. And she needs serious mental help. And I think that has a lot to do with why, you know, she's not taking care of Junior, because she's not taking care of her damn self. Okay. And that's not cool. That's not cool. But let her tell it. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She's, she's perfect. Okay. So I had miss y'all. I had miss, but yeah, Karlissa, y'all heard her. She said, the proper people have been contacted. So yeah, she seemed like Karlissa not playing with her, as she should not, because if that was my son and somebody was saying things like that, threatening my son's life, oh, you better believe it'd be all kind of restraining orders, police reports, all type of shit. Okay, like I don't even play like that. We are not about to even play. Okay, not about mines. So hopefully she did go ahead and do that. That's good. Cause yeah, you know, I really would hate to see something happen to Blueface. Okay. Even though I don't too much particularly care for him, especially at a time like this. Okay. Um Still, like I wouldn't want to see really nobody get, their life being taken prematurely. I don't want to see that. Okay. I didn't even want to see it when it happened to Ronnie. Like that still breaks my heart till this day. May he rest in peace. Okay. I still can't believe he gone. But let's check these comments real quick, y'all. Justice for Ronnie. Okay. Hashtag justice for Ronnie. It says, I really do think Chrisean is gonna get locked up for a long time. She has no self-control. Right. Yep. Oh yeah, me too. Is it true about those bad checks she's cashing in the bank for 33? Child, allegedly. That is the word. It says, what's the probation like over America? Will she have made a breach by saying these things? Um, that's a good question. I wonder what I could have sworn it was something in her stipulations that says she's not supposed to be making threats. I'm pretty sure I remember reading something like that. Um, it says she calling out Bodine. Yeah, she's telling the truth though, because her behavior is going to cause her serious consequences. Yeah, that's true. She was calling out Bodine because remember, Chrisean had made it a point to, um, you know, turn the camera on Bodine when she was recently in LA. Okay, I guess to prove a point. All right, so yeah, Bodine, it is kind of giving fake. All right, you supposed to be Blueface, Road Dog, and all that, but you know, you over here in the same vicinity as Chrisean. Okay, like make it make sense. And she said hopping, and that's what it's called. Yeah, said hopping. The Fed's gonna be looking for her soon because the bank fraud didn't go through. She was so desperate, flew to LA to Hawaii and thinking she was gonna get bans and got played right. Super desperate. You gotta be down bad, honey. Okay, to be cashing fraudulent checks. And to be honest, I said a long time ago, no matter what the DNA says, I couldn't do it. I'd have to see Junior when he's 18. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'd be fighting for mine. I don't know. I'll be fighting for my kid. And she's absolutely delayed and needs help. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I say hold the church accountable. Matter of fact, what's the church name? Let's tag it right. Yep. I wish they would leave Rock alone for real though. Yes, getting weird with her soul wrapped up into her son's dating. Oh, she's talking about Karlissa. Well, I mean, she just made threats towards her son. So I feel like, in this instance, I don't think she's wrong. And she letting it be known. You're not finna play about my kid, okay? Yeah, the gag is you're the only one that looks at her like an enemy. Sit down, Karlissa. Chrisean going and hiding. She not coming to LA until things calm down and she write about Bodine. If you don't F with her, why you around her? Right. Right. I can't wait till she get out or she get got. Yeah, Carlos, her time is near. While she wishes on unaliving on others, I swear hate is a strong word, and I need a stronger word to describe how I feel about the waste of a human. Child. It says they block anybody who DM them about Chrisean mess. Oh, they talking about the church be blocking people that try to tell them about Chrisean. Makes sense. Not surprised. Okay. Child, a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Okay. Yeah, definitely needs to hold her accountable. But nobody, it seems like nobody wants to do that. Anybody that's around Chrisean that she allows to have around her, they're not gonna do that because they know the minute they do, she's gonna cut them off. They're gonna. But you shouldn't even care about that. There's a whole baby involved here, a toddler. Okay, there's a whole toddler involved here who is clearly being neglected. Okay, getting bounced from arm to arm. Okay, I truly believe she still got that baby with them strange folk. Okay, she barely knows because, yeah, apparently she's out in New York. Okay, apparently she's in New York right now. So it's sad, man. It's sad that nothing has been done, that CPS has not intervened, okay, or anybody in that matter that sees that this baby needs help, okay. But I'm always praying for Junior. Justice for Junior. Justice for Junior. Justice for Ronnie. Okay. For real. For real. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. Let me check y'all's comments. He said that girl would have found herself the original YN if she tried mine, right? No, for real. For real. It's all about the money. All that money she be giving them. Exactly. She trying to get all this money just to pass it to a ninja. Like, girl, I don't even think she making money for real. Can't be that much if she out here trying to, you know, she out here doing all kind of stuff. You can't handle rejection from the ringmaster of the circus, right? That part, you know, got that girl in shambles. And the way that Sean has been talking and threatening people is worth a wellness check type of thing, right? That part for sure. Yeah, Karlissa done switched up like 3 times. Right, she definitely wishy washy. That's for sure. That's why I be like, I'm with her when she right, but that's it. That's all. Sometimes she be irritating me. She be just doing too much. He said she is right. Yeah, that is a 5150. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, chicken coop. He said us mothers and fathers know deep down when we did it right. Right. Yeah, we may make mistakes, but the validation from our kids speaks volumes. Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to the good parents in the world. That part. Shout out to the good parents for sure. Y'all deserve y'all flowers, okay? Because I've been just seeing so much going on in this world when it comes to children, and it's sickening, especially when it's from their own parents. Like it's sad, man. So yeah, definitely shout out to all the good moms, the good dads, okay, doing right by their kids. Period. Period. Let's see here. Yes, justice for Junior and justice for Ronnie. Absolutely. For real. You said I really hope nothing happens to Blueface. I do too. I do too. He don't deserve that. You know, nobody does. And where's her probation officer? I know people who did much less and got to check in all the time. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how she keeps getting away with all this bullshit. Okay. For real. Yes, hit that like button, please, and thank you. And yes, join the Discord, y'all. Okay. Hey, darling. Hey, love. But yeah, y'all. So that is a snippet from her live. There was more, but that is basically the main part that I wanted y'all to see. Okay. And here. All right. So there's that. Also, since we're on the topic of Karlissa, okay, let me show y'all this because she was on TMZ, and I guess they asked her about Hazel E, how she feel about her and Blueface, like dating or whatever they want to call it. Hold on, let me show you that real quick. Um, all right. All right, shout out to TMZ. All right. It says Blueface's mother, Karlissa Saffold Harvey, says she was not aware of the 17-year age difference Blueface has with Hazel E. She says it's giving Sugar Mama vibes. Oop. And I oop. Okay. Here we go, y'all.
How are you? I wanted to ask you, I know your son Blueface just got out. How has it been having him home?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, getting your baby back after 2 years.
Okay, I know him and Hazel E are dating. What do you think of her, and do you approve of her, of the relationship?
I don't know yet. I need to probably sit down and have some dinner with her and see what she's talking about. She seems to be like a nice young lady, though.
Okay, so what do you think about the age gap between them? I know she's like 45, and then your son is...
Who's 45?
Hazel. She's 45, and then... Yeah, she's 45.
That girl does not look 45 years old. Are you sure? I think the internet...
No, I swear, no, it's true, yeah.
No, I don't think so. 45?
Yeah.
I would have to talk to Blue about that. I was thinking more like 38-ish.
Oh, okay. So do you think that maybe him going older maybe can teach him some stuff, you know?
I think it would be hypocritical because, when I dated somebody just barely 10 years older, he had a whole problem with that. And in fact, he just complained about it last week. So I'm pretty sure she's not 45.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Well, maybe you
Yeah.
have to look it up.
Maybe
Okay,
like
so
38-ish, 10-year gap, That's fair.
okay.
But 45 would be like 8 years younger than me.
Would you? Ooh, okay. Okay. I mean, do you think he's going to take her serious?
I'm just now learning that this could be a sugar mama situation. I'm gonna have to wait and find out. Hey girl.
Are you?
Hey,
Child, that is sugar mama situation. But basically, that's what's going on. Y'all know Blueface ain't gonna mess with nobody that ain't, investing into him, okay? He like his women to you know, pay the fee, if you will. All right. Okay. I noticed that about him. Okay. He's the princess. Child a mess. But yeah, I guess Karlissa didn't know she was 45 years old. Yeah, the girl is 45. But hey, I guess. I didn't think Blueface would be into like older women, but maybe that could potentially be good for him. But nonetheless, either way it go, older or younger, he's never gonna take anybody seriously, in my opinion. Um, it's always a motive behind why he has certain females around, okay? For sure. For sure. And then I think this is basically like probably more so of like a business relationship more than anything. Okay. As well as I do agree she could be like a sugar mama. For sure. She's already like I see she had bought him a cake, I guess, to celebrate him being number one on YouTube. I don't know if he's still number one in YouTube music, but he was at one point. So she went and got him a cake and whatnot. And like she was already tripping. She was tweaking because she like, oh, you can't make time for me and da da da. You know, like, child, calm down. You already tripping. And that's all Blueface need to see because he finna bleed you. And you not gonna like it. Like one thing about Blueface, he like his freedom. He don't like nobody complaining. Okay. He will cut you smooth the hell off. All right. But let's check these comments real quick. It says, so everybody Chrisean slept with, but don't know Hazel is indeed 45. Right. I kind of felt like maybe she could have been acting, that's her dream. Okay, she always wants to be an actress. Yeah, this is why Karlissa never made it as an actor. Exactly. Who's 45 took me out. I love her reaction because one thing about us is our facial expressions speak for us before our mouth does. In 38, 45, same thing. Potato, potato. And she's indeed 45. And she definitely staged this interview. Y'all say what y'all. Your Karlissa is beautiful. Yeah, she's very beautiful. Okay. She's aging gracefully. I will give her that. Okay. Beautiful lady. He said Karlissa like pay me my money on TMZ. I will feed you scraps. You're right. He was the princess. Exactly. Exactly. He likes to be spoiled. Okay. Yeah, that's true. He is a fully grown adult. Who is interviewing? I don't know, but I keep hearing that same voice. Sound like the same lady. Karlissa be so happy to talk to TFZ. No, for real. Be all smiles. Like, oh mama, I made it. I'm on TFZ with it. Karlissa, she probably called TFZ to be her there. Right. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised. He said they probably banned her for the threats. I hope they did right. I hope so too. For real, for real. You said as a mother of 7, I can never let my kids down. Man, I'm telling you, it's just not in me to do it. You know, for real, for real. You said I remember Hazel was on Fix My Life. Oh, she was on Iyanla Fix My Life for real. Oh, I'm gonna have to like see if I can find that episode. That's crazy. She was out here crashing out though at one point for sure, especially over Young Bird. Definitely was crashing out over that man. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all that because I guess since then Hazel E has I guess blocked her for the comments she made. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all real quick. So I guess she didn't like the Sugar Mama comment. But I mean, I don't know what she mad for because I mean, you know, where's the lie? Okay. For real. Hold on 1 second. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in Hazel because yeah, she definitely giving you know, not the brightest crown in the box either. Okay. All right, let me share my screen and show y'all that real quick. Really, really quick.
Karlissa apologizes to Hazel E. after she blocked her for criticizing her age.
Y'all see how these T pages done Hazel off? She done blocked me. What I do? I ain't said nothing but nice things. Y'all always make it awkward. Real awkward. You heard the T. What T? What's the T? Girl, they done the lady off. Talking about I was calling her old, or was she mad that what I said about Jaden running Milk Music? I don't know.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
What I do. The lady off. I did not call her old. I am not the type of person that makes fun of people's age as old as I am. I would have never done that. So y'all need to stop making it more than what it was. Yes, my face was overly shocked because I did not know. And your face would have been shocked too. If you just learned that your son got a woman 20 years older than him, almost 20 years older than him. Girl, don't let these people get your knees in a bunch. You look good and you're amazing, and I think you're very nice, and I hope one day that you unblock me because I was not being funny and I'm not messy. They be lying on me. I don't know. Did y'all ever stop to think that maybe Blue and Jaden decided to bring some more females onto MILF Music? You guys have to remember, they have a business relationship and then they have a co-parenting relationship. Business always trumps bullshit, okay? So y'all, before y'all be choosing sides and saying X, Y, and Z, won't y'all wait for the president of MILF Music to speak, the CEO or whatever? Y'all be just starting too much trouble. I gotta watch y'all. Y'all done went over there and told that lady I said she was old.
and got me unfollowed. Now y'all like it when it's nice and messy. Now I got to hear blue mouth talking about you always in my business. The people asked me, I answered the question. I didn't know the lady was gonna say the lady was that age, of age. Anyway, y'all tell the lady to unblock me or whatever happened. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Hazley hit that block button. Now let me show y'all this live she did as well. Okay, because she is alleging that the DNA test results were in. Because remember, about a week or so ago, she was saying that somebody had given her some DNA from Junior. Okay, so allegedly, she's talking about she got the results now. I don't know what to believe. At this point, I'm not going off of word of mouth. I need to see like receipts, okay, proving that what you're saying is indeed true at this point. All right, I'm questioning everything and everybody in this circus, okay? For real. For real. But let's get into that. And she also spoke on Hazel as well in this live. So 1 second. Let me share my screen. I guess she was throwing a little bit of shade. Shout out to 9Mag TV, by the way. Let's get into it, y'all.
Karlissa speaks on Junior's new DNA test and Hazel E's age.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know the DNA came back here. Y'all know that's my son, baby. Stop playing. We ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all just keep guessing.
He said stop playing with him. Okay.
If that shit would have came back negative, we would have been like, that ain't all, baby. Oh shit. They want to know how come I didn't know that Hazel was 45 because Bree been on duty and
You should have known.
She been off duty and she ain't told me nothing. Right. I never in my life watched Love and Hip Hop, y'all. Just so y'all know, people, real TV people from back in the day, we were bitter about reality TV because it robbed us of our dreams. And when they told us at the Screen Actors Guild that we was gonna need some reefer and some Tylenol, some medication to get through this because it's about to come steal all our jobs, we didn't believe it. So I never watched Love and Hip Hop, basketball, bitches, none of that stuff. I just didn't. I couldn't believe they was able to come. But you know, it's okay. We making some money with it too now. I done join. If you can't beat them, join them.
There you go.
That's how you do that.
Hell, you didn't know who Mama D was for a while.
I didn't know none of them people. I didn't watch none of that mess. But now I'm watching it. I'm seeing how it's a one big cycle. A lot of families is going through this shit. Okay, yeah. Mama D love her son just like I love my son. Okay, I talked to Mama D. She had cut one of y'all about hers. Okay. I'm waiting on the new episodes. Sky is editing the episode as we speak. So. And don't be on there talking about your son be disrespectful. When we have our family meetings, I allow them to speak freely. Do you?
Yeah. But watch your mouth.
He try to act like he my daddy a little bit when he be trying to have the meeting. My husband quit. So just so y'all know, my husband was about to get active. You know what I'm saying? He be having that PTSD. So as soon as Blue start moving too much, my husband be like, yeah, cut. Yeah. The episode's over. Find your cameraman. I'm going home. So Mrs. Sappho quit.
But I just didn't really like how Jaden just be like, she be like, throwing up the set on him, like, oh, he ain't. And then when he get there and I'm going back and forth with him.
They the same people.
I'm going back and forth like, girl, you got better have my back. She like, girl,
They're the same person.
He too viral. Whatever he say. I said, girl, you supposed to be helping me. If he was over here trying to you down talking about you had a sugar daddy, he's talking about, girl, we going back and forth. I'm like, I was very selective. I didn't bring people around y'all. He's like, remember that time you had that little young college boy and he was only in his 20s and you was in your 40s? And I'm looking like, why was you paying attention to who I was sneaking in and out of my closet?
Let me tell you, the kids stuff that they see when you sneak somebody in, I didn't know my kids see me sneaking nobody in.
But what he was doing was setting me up because he knew I didn't know how old girl was. He was setting me up so that I couldn't talk shit. That's what that was. Yeah. So if y'all watch the episode, y'all gonna see how Blue tried to set me up. Like, oh, you had that old, and that one time you had that young. Like, he was really trying to really set me up. So that's why when the TMZ lady came up to me and told me how old he was, I went through a lot of emotions. Like, I was so happy, like, oh, a bitch is famous. You know what I'm saying? TMZ see me, you know what I'm saying? Pulling up on a bit. You know, I was excited. I was feeling famous. Girl, that lady told me that lady was, because it's cute because she called me mom.
That's your sister, girl.
She be calling me mom. I'm kind of low-key offended. She's the sweetest piece of pie, but I'm like, girl, mom, I was only 8 when you was born.
That's your sister.
I was 8 when you was born. I wasn't even having sex yet.
She's sister mom.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable with her calling me mom at Thanksgiving. This is just not like, I'm really trying to like figure it all out because Jonathan's dad is like, his wife is 31. 31. Y'all know Jonathan's daddy wife is 31 years old. How Blue's woman gonna be 11 years older than his stepmama? I mean, this is turning into Jerry Springer, Kim Kardashian, them. I don't know. It's turning into some bullshit. Like, Jonathan daddy don't play about his wife. He don't even bring her around Blue. Oh my gosh. But I'm like, well, now how is Blue gonna bring his woman around his daddy and they the same age, and then you and your daddy's woman is the same age? It's given like they need to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the daddy and the son need to switch. And this is no disrespect to none of them because I don't know them like that. And I don't want to be on her bad side because I heard she gets in the paint. And I'm not trying to get in the paint with no more of my son's women, not his sugar mamas, his girlfriends, nobody. So, yes, girl, the daddy wife is 31. So how is the girlfriend gonna be older than the stepmama? I don't know how this gonna work out for Thanksgiving.
You gonna zip it? And ain't gonna be no mess.
I mean, I can't really like boss her around.
No,
you know what I mean?
Y'all sisters.
I know, but when somebody says mom, I'm usually like, oh, grab the cornbread out the oven. You know what I'm saying?
And you still gonna do that?
I can't do that if the lady is 45 years old. She gonna be like, girl, I don't put that much sugar in my cornbread.
Then she need to cook her own cornbread.
I'm just saying when my kids bring people to my house and they help me in the kitchen and stuff, I feel comfortable. Like, girl, hand me that cornbread over there.
Girl, you do that to us. And you do that to your sisters.
You're still in your 30s.
And you do that to your sisters.
You're still in your 30s.
You do that to your friends.
My sisters is young too. I'm the oldest. The lady is calling me mom. I mean, she said it today and it was
She did. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, like, is that fair? Like, are we gonna be outside and they're gonna be like, how's she calling you mom?
Y'all gonna be at the strip club together, hanging out.
I can't bring her around my husband. I can't bring Jonathan woman around my husband. They almost the same age.
No.
Mrs. Sappho gonna be like,
no.
You know, Mrs. Sappho don't like young girls. He like them old and rotten and shit. With a little, he like a little crease in the. He like when the fold. You know, when the lip be like, bitch, I'm tired.
Why is this so stupid?
No. He don't like the ones that still look like a nub. You know what I'm saying? Old men, you know, They don't like it bald-headed. They don't like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Real men don't like all that weirdo shit. They like a little fuzz on there, you know, a little airplane landing slip, and they like that left slip is kind of limp. Girl, I don't even know if Jonathan is gonna understand what her is doing.
Why are you worried?
I'm really worried about my son. I'm really worried. Like when
That is a grown ass man.
he never seen no 45-year-old before. It'd be like, but that motherfucker do work though. They work. Our work, but they don't be looking how they be. You know what I'm saying? How they be. You can twirl them around and shit. You could do a little twirl on them. Jonathan, I'm so sorry.
He about to get on here at 5 before.
You gotta take turns. You can't just do one lip. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
See,
it's rhythm and motion to the potion. It's just not like, you know, at one little nub. You got to do some operating. He is not.
Now here you go teaching him again.
He ain't. That's what I'm saying. He ain't grown enough for this. He is not grown enough. He is going to see that and be like. He gonna be like, my mama said don't eat that. My mama said don't eat nobody.
Oh my gosh.
And let it be. If you know 45, my hemorrhoids started to play, you know what I mean? I started to name them motherfuckers.
Well,
I got Tinny and Tommy, you know what I mean?
Then you should feel like you got somebody to talk to more than ever now. Cause
girl, Jonathan ain't gonna know what to do with a hemorrhoid. He don't know how to do, that's too much work for them young boys. I'm telling you, this why.
Maybe she was sitting here for you and not him.
Me?
Yeah.
She fine in the motherfucker, but god damn, I ain't trying to.
No!
Jonathan, I just want you to know, okay? I did not know the lady was 45 when I said, go on over there and shake a tail feather on me. Get him together, girl. But I know she's very full of wisdom. She's very smart. And she's very beautiful. But I don't give how old, I don't care how fine you is. When you hit 40, that mother go.
Wait, 40?
Yes, girl.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. You won't be able to pull them lips.
No.
You're gonna be able to play drums with them motherfuckers. Come on now, y'all playing games now. Y'all playing, but I heard my husband said they flap over on they do better for you. They much better soothing.
So over time they grow long.
Yeah, over time.
Already be long?
Where the old ladies at in here? Tell Bree don't know. She's still in her 30s. Tell her about them the little chicken things. They go, you know how the chicken.
You got ears?
They just got a little.
What is that? I don't got no ears.
You know, they used to be like tucked in. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, they kind of come out a little
people
bit.
is getting them removed now. They just getting a little. They're getting them. Yes,
girl, you will bleed.
No, they're getting them removed. You ain't never seen on Instagram the little.
Oh yeah, they don't want the to look like a.
No, they want it tight. They want it tight.
It's still tight. Oh, don't play with me.
I mean, but the lip, they ain't got no ears.
I'm still tight as this. That don't mean you ain't tight. That just mean you got a little wear and tear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want that no more.
You know when the tire get a little bald.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Use a fix a flat.
Jonathan, she just need a little fix a flat. Bree said we gonna get her a little fix a flat.
Oh my god.
She probably already got them cut off.
You think so?
Yeah, they said she got some nips and funky Watusi. Jonathan, I don't know how you got a woman older than your daddy. Your daddy. Your daddy like them young. Your daddy like that young meat. He like that nub. He don't like the little.
Why are you even?
I cannot believe that lady told me. She said, then go watch the episode. She said, I said, do Jonathan know you 45? She said, I mean, he said like 42, 41, 42. So I just let him say, you know what, girl.
Lord.
Jonathan trying to have some more babies. I don't know. Can you have babies at 45?
We need a break. We need a break.
Somebody let us know. I can't have no babies at 53. I don't know if you can have them at 45.
You said rejuvenation. That's what it's called.
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I adore her. I do. But I don't know if you're going to be able to get them other 7 babies that you promised me.
Oh, whoa.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get that football team.
7.
He said he wanted 10 kids.
When he was how old?
And he
was a little
on
baby?
number 3. He got 7 more to go. She don't look like she about to be down with none of that shit.
No. At 45? I mean, unless you they adopted.
They said she just using my son for some
clout. Oh.
I mean, I did. I used somebody's son before.
We didn't all use somebody's son before.
I used one of y'all son before. Sorry. My batteries was out. Oh, goodness, Bree. This is not. I hope she has a sense of humor, though. I hope she's. What sign is she? Somebody tell us.
Girl.
Somebody tell us what sign she is so we can see if she got a sense of humor or not. She said we cute, Bree.
Hey, y'all. I know I look crazy. I'm over here.
Blueface is a vibe. Ooh, Blue got some freaks over here. I was just joking, but I said if you're going to get a sugar mama, she need to be Kim K. But I mean.
That don't even go.
Why?
That's like mixing, what is it, water and oil? Or...
Somebody says she already tripping on him. What we missed?
Oh, what'd he do?
Oh, they said she a Taurus. Oh, yeah, she might got him.
Oh.
He liked them Tauruses. I can tell you right now, he liked them Tauruses. I don't think that Angela would have fit just because, and this is what I gathered. This is the honest to God truth. And I love Angela like a daughter. And if she want to call me, she can. If she don't ever want to talk to me again, y'all know how I am. But I think the first day my son got out of jail, you don't go cook dinner, get an Airbnb, get wherever you set up your house, whatever you do, whatever was done. I don't know what was done. I ain't never been to her house before. So I don't know if that's her house, Airbnb. I'm just saying. You don't do all of that on the first night. And mothers, why do you not do that on the first night?
Well, the first night is for your kids.
The first night is for your kids.
Yeah.
And when I tried to tell her that, it was like that's my man. And it was like, that put a bad taste in my mouth. Because for all we know, Journey was not going for it. Javon might not have went for it. I mean, and then he was, he got to spend a long day and night because now he don't get to see the other baby that live in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So he got to spend the whole day. God fixed that day perfectly, even though it wasn't a good day. He got to spend the whole day with baby Chrisean. So how would you have interrupted that visit with his son for him to come get some Pookie, Snooki, and some dinner? I tried to tell her, and she wanted to do 5 to 7. I mean, he didn't come out the jail till 12. We didn't get to where we was going to 1, 2. So then that even put a strain on him to have to hurry up and adhere to what she had going on. Right. If that man called you and he still haven't broke away from his baby mama, because his baby is too small to have, and that's not, you see that we see the situation. It's not really, it's his first day with the baby, so the mama gotta be there. As much as I didn't want her around my son, I still had to take a step back out of my own emotions and say, this is her child. If my child is not strong enough to, get himself away from this, that's going to be on him. This is the day he got to make that decision for himself, whether he going to go down that road or not. But I'm grateful that he made the right decision to sit there with baby Chrisean and get to spend 24 hours. He know what to pray for now. He know what to pray for. He know what's going on. He know more than I know, more than they know, more than y'all know. So he knows as a father what he should be looking for. If we should be looking for this doctor or that doctor, and he could keep throwing her little stuff to tell her to do, because at the end of the day, that's what that time frame was for. If you get 5 minutes with your kid, especially if they got something going on, you want to figure out, like, okay, how do we do this? How do we, and for a woman to just be thinking like, oh, I need you to get over here. Even that phone call, when you answered the phone after he called late, he working, he didn't know DDG was going to pull up. So he got work fresh out the door, right? So you got to also remember, like, if she's not going to be able to handle work, and she's not going to be able to handle your kids, and she's not going to be able to handle your crazy ass mammy, it probably ain't going to work. 9 times out of 10, this ain't going to work anyway. So when he made that call, in his mind, it might have looked like to the average dumbass woman who don't give a about her kids, who ain't got no baby daddy, who baby daddy left her and he don't care about her kids. It might look like to those type of women, oh, he did her so dirty. But those of us mothers who knew what he was doing,
fine time.
We knew what it was. Like, oh, you wouldn't have made it anyway. He got 2 baby mamas. And he fresh out on today. He might not see you till the 3rd day, ho. He ain't seen his kids in 2 years. What happened if Journey would have just spazzed out, or Javon would have had a panic, or anything could have happened when a man got 3 kids and 2 baby mamas? You might be on the 3rd day. If you're not the type of woman that's going to be like, yeah, I'll be here when you get here, babe. I know, you know what? I'm going to put everything on ice. I know you over there with your kids. I can see you holding your kid. We all on the whole world see you for the first time holding baby Chrisean, seeing what he needs, pouring love into him, all of that. Journey remember her daddy, and he was 6 months when she left. And she didn't get to spend all that much time because John wasn't there with Jaden the whole time. But we see where it was trying to go. We see the bond that my son and baby Chrisean made. He know what to pray about. He know what to ask God about his son that's out in that wilderness right now. And regardless of how that lady may have felt that day, that didn't have shit to do with him. That didn't have shit to do with me. And that didn't have shit to do with that day, because them ain't her kids. And that ain't her. Those kids come first. You see, she gone and the kids are still there. So this why I keep telling y'all to put y'all kids first, because these people is coming and going out of your life every day. And if you putting your kids behind all these different people, they not going to have no love in them. They going to make them type of decisions. Now, old dog or old like raggedy type of dude would have been like, I'm about to run over her house and hit that real quick and I'll be back. Like, no, it don't work like that. Me and Jonathan's father was both 10 toes that you need to spend this whole first 72 hours with your kids. Now, when they go to sleep, if you want to dip out and go pop some balloons over there and do some bullshit and then come back by the time they wake up, by all means. But for you to be a whole ass woman with an attitude answering the phone like, what you thought? We all know Chrisean, so we all know that she wasn't about to just let my son have no visitation day.
Okay, hold on, no. Okay, I get everything you saying. But let's be honest, we all watched that same live and her all up on him.
If John
what was she supposed to do?
If John would have resisted her, he would have been in there fighting. That's not the type of woman you could say, oh, get off me, don't touch me.
Right.
She's gonna do it as long as he didn't, and then maybe he did have to give some ass up. I don't know. But I mean, she's an type of person. So in order to spend time with your kid, I've done a lot of things strange to make sure my kids were straight. And okay, so that's all I'm saying. If he had to sit there and pretend, let her kiss here and whatever he had to do so he could get that time with his son, He got to see his son probably take a nap, wake up from a nap. Okay, y'all say he has seizures. People saying he's hearing a lot of different things also.
Yeah.
So he needed that time. That's why I told Jaden, it's not about your kids first, this kid first, or this kid second. He gets to be with Javon and Journey whenever he wants to. You're never going to be that type of person because you didn't have your dad, and that's not what you want for your kids.
And
he can spend the next. Yeah, she was like, Jaden wasn't going to be like, oh, he spent the whole day with baby Chrisean, and we all see that the baby need him. Like, that would be like, why would you do that? So for anybody and this is not no diss to Angela, she don't have no kids, so in her defense, she wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. This is for the women that was on here telling her, oh, he did you so dirty, he used you. He's not a slave. You can't buy him out of jail and then try to control him with his kids because you paid for him while he in jail. If that's what you thought, they don't sell people no more. They don't sell black no more. Just because they in jail and you holding them down, you got something out of it too. You got phone calls. You didn't have to go sleep with Tom and Harry. You got to get some love notes, some phone, whatever. You know, you got what you needed.
Oh my goodness. Whew. Boy, I tell you, Karlissa is something else. She is something else, honey, okay? But y'all heard her though, so she's claiming that, the results came back from the supposed DNA that she had got from somebody. I guess somebody allegedly handed her something. Okay, now I did show y'all that video where Papa Blue, it did kind of look like he had like a Q-tip in his hand or something. So maybe they had, partnered up to get that done. I don't know. But like I said, I need to see receipts at this point because I'm side-eyeing everything these people say at this point in the circus. Like, for real, I'm side-eyeing everything. Okay. But also, okay, she did speak on Alegedly. She's talking about coochies and, how older women's coochies is shaped this and stuff like that. And the whole time I'm thinking, none of that even matters for real because Blueface made it very clear that he wants some Bucci, okay? He wants some bussy cat. So I don't even think he would I don't even think that really mattered to that man, okay, if I'm being honest.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, but now I could definitely see why Alegedly done blocked this lady, okay? Because yeah, she definitely did a little too much with that, okay? Like, you ain't have to say all that, Karlissa. Now, come on now. Like, just a hot mess, man. A hot mess. And then, like, why are you so concerned about it? Okay, you wonder why people be out here talking about, oh, you want to sleep with Blueface and all that. Like, I mean, like, you a little bit too much in his business. Okay, don't you got 2 other kids? Because I hardly hear you speaking about them. I ain't seen Callie in a minute. And Dre is locked up. All right, but still, like, just a little weird. Just a little weird. Okay. And then, like, she mentioned the Angela. All right. Now, one thing I will say about Karlissa is it really seems like she doesn't. It's like she never holds Blueface accountable. Okay, because let's not sit here and act like he wasn't using that girl because that's exactly what it was given. Okay, he was accepting all that designer. He's still out here. I just seen him the other day on at some gig, okay, wearing them shoes that she got him. Them Balenciagas that she had bought him while he was in prison, okay? So yeah, it's just like, when are you gonna hold him accountable? Because he was wrong for that. Okay. Taking advantage of that girl when she, was dealing with a huge loss. Okay. She done lost her mama. you know, and you sitting here playing mind games and making her, believe that it was going to be something, and the whole time you wasn't really in it for real. Okay. Now he was in it. It's just that, once Angela, tried to set boundaries and hold him accountable, all right, for basically embarrassing her on the live stream, he didn't like that. And that's one thing him and Chrisean got a lot in common. They do not like to be held accountable whatsoever. Okay. They will cut you smooth off if you try to hold them accountable. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay. So it's unfortunate for Angela, but also a blessing in disguise because I mean, at least she's not involved in the clownery. Okay. Because he was gonna play her like a fiddle anyway, just like he do all these hoes. Okay. Just like he doing right now. He definitely, you know, having his cake and eating it too. Okay. Um, so hey, it is what it is. Honestly, I feel bad for her, but then I don't in a way because it's just like, girl, you should have known he wasn't going, at some point he was gonna fold. He's just not a faithful man. He's not. And he's made that very clear. He told Krishan, he was telling her to get rid of the baby because he's never gonna be faithful to her. He don't want her to go through, he don't want her to suffer and stuff like that. And, you know, here we are. Okay. So, I mean, it's just red. It was definitely red flags there. I think she was just kind of, like I said, I feel like Blueface definitely has a silver tongue. He know what to say, to these women to keep them interested or to make them feel like, he's gonna take them seriously. Okay. But it's crazy because we clocked y'all. I was like, watch him get out and give this girl his ass to kiss. Okay. I done been there, I done that. Okay. I already know. Like jail talk is definitely real. Okay. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. They will tell you everything you want to hear and they get out and it be the opposite. Uh, you know. So let this be a lesson to not be holding no man down in prison. Okay. Wait till they get out and then see, be there for them, but just, don't do too much. Don't go above and beyond because, yeah, just wait to do that until you see actions in real life. Okay. It just wasn't a good idea from the jump. But yeah, so that's what Karlissa had to say. Yeah, she definitely was coming for Hazel E. You know, she didn't even have to say all that, but Karlissa gonna be Karlissa, I guess. Okay, like I said, I got like a love hate relationship when it comes to Karlissa. All right, sometimes she definitely be clocking me, but then other times it's just like, girl, like, okay, clutching my pearls, you're doing too much. Okay. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. But let me check y'all's comments real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. You said that it's just not fun. I had an ex take advantage of me when my mom passed. He wasn't a jailbird, but still was a jerk. Yeah, it's not fun, man. You know, it really isn't. But unfortunately, it is people out here that will do just that and won't give a damn. As long as they getting what they getting out of you, that's all that matters to them. They don't feel no remorse, no nothing. Hey Ari. Hey love. It's okay. I'm glad you done pulled up. I'm glad you pulled up, love. You said I always knew they wouldn't tell the truth about the DNA. Why has it taken so long to want one from them? It's all just for a show. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's given. You know? Like Carlissa, you can't just say that. Like, okay, can we see the actual results? Can we see something? You be posting everything else, okay? You know, you said he could have spent time with all the kids. Krishan controlled the situation. Yeah, that part. She sure did. All she had to do was keep her distance, but she wanted to be in Karlissa's face so bad, even though she been talking mad shit about her online. Like now you want to be all friendly and key. Like no, girl, no. You stay over there. I'm gonna be way over here with my other grandkids. You know. Yeah, she definitely be unhinged sometimes, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Karlissa was pushing for Angela and Blueface and to beat the kid. She sure was. Yep. She probably wasn't expecting him and Angela to fall out, you know. And Angela wasn't wrong. I'm glad she spoke up and was like, hey, what she say? She was saying something about like, people are telling me you saying certain things on your live, like, and it's kind of embarrassing, like if you gonna call somebody your girlfriend, of course you're gonna have something to say. Because you playing in her face. She should have said something, okay? Period. Period. I would have said something too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, she do be annoying sometimes. She do be annoying. Yeah, you say Angela dodged a bullet. Yeah, that's it. That's all. She sure did. She should definitely consider this a blessing. Definitely. Oh yeah, she Chrisean definitely need a straight jacket. She do. That girl is crazy as hell. Crazy as a mug. Yeah, Christopher bark like a chihuahua. Nah, for real. You said nah, let Chrisean talk her way into losing custody. That part. I sure would have. You said Carl's monster in law. Absolutely. Definitely. You said so she's still gonna play with Junior. Whatever Crack Rock do to them from here on out, they deserve. Yeah, at this point. And if you know that's your grandson, okay, let's go and get a court order DNA test. You know what I'm saying? To solidify it. And, from there, go ahead and I will fight for full custody. I sure would. Or I will fight for, you know, I'm sure there's some grandparent rights that she could fight for at this point. Okay. Hell yeah, I wouldn't even play. Oh, I would go get my grandson. Absolutely. You said, Karlissa, you did not take any steps back. She sure didn't. Like, girl. Yeah, she should have did it the first night anyway. He was still doing the stream with DDG either way. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. He said as the circus turns, more attractions are added to the dog pound, right? He said she'll shade, then try to clean it up, then she'll add a backhanded compliment. Right, every time. She do be doing that. Exactly. Clock it. Clock it. You said Carlissa needs to go and fix my life. Not circus edition. No, for real. For real. Seriously. Cause at her big age, yeah, you definitely need to be she definitely needs some counseling. Okay. She do. And she said Hazel looked 30 something. Yeah, the jokes keep right up. So yeah, she sure did. Oh, I thought she was 38. I had no idea. Yeah, all right. Okay, Carlissa. Yes, hit the like, please, and thank you. You said Carl is weird to be obsessed with her son. Right. No way will I spy to see if my child is doing to do it anyway. Right, let alone with their kid. Yeah, it's like she wanted to see something. Like that is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. Okay. Let's see. Hey, attentive beauty. You said she's very annoying, but she isn't lying. Right, in some parts, yeah. And I see why Hazel blocked her. Yeah, she's so annoyed I could die. Yeah, no, for real. I see exactly why she blocked her. It's crazy. He said, I'm so glad my mom would only keep kitchen talk in the kitchen. Right. Okay. Nowadays, these memas be going live, letting the whole world listen in, like, child. And she wondering why she's blocked. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, he could start with the car seat. Hello. Okay. I'm still stuck on that damn that damn stroller seat she done put it. Oh Lord have mercy, poor baby. Whew. Whew, God keep watch over that baby. Okay. Cause man, that's insane. Insane. You said I'm happy that Blue wants to take care of Ronnie's son. I hope he now get the help he needs. Child, right. Oh, for real. At this point, for real. Cause yeah, that baby needs help as soon as possible. Has been going on for way too long. Way too long. Like anybody step in and help this baby. Okay. For real, because this is getting ridiculous as hell. Yeah, no car seat, and she was just live with Ray J streaming. Where's your son? Exactly. How you all the way in New York? Okay, so is Junior out there too? Where is the baby? I have a feeling she using that lady out in Baltimore, the fraud lady that stole from her own foundation. Okay, I have a feeling she's using her to watch Junior. Okay, because she was definitely fanned out and willing to enable that girl, coddle her and stuff like that. You know, which is crazy. And she probably like, oh, I gotta go work. I gotta go work. You know, whole time she just streaming. Ain't getting a dime. Okay. Ain't getting a dime. Yeah, Blue probably told Karlissa to stop because he has acknowledged Junior as his son with no DNA. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Inspirational. He said, I think Zeus doesn't want the real test results to come out because it will make them look bad. Yeah, y'all got some good theories. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see like an official test done. Like, they need to stop playing and go ahead and hit up Mr. Steve Wilkos and get it done. Okay? And shut everybody up. Because there's so much speculation going on. And that, for me, it's like it don't even matter to me anymore who the father is. I really just wanna I just wanna see this baby thriving for real. Like I'm tired of seeing him being, like I said, I'm tired of seeing him being put last. Like it really just it's sickening, man. It's sickening. Yeah, the spirit of too much definitely takes over her. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. For real, for real. It's crazy, man. But yeah, y'all. So, whew, that was a hot mess. A hot mess. Okay. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's see. I did wanna. Let me see here. 1 second, y'all. Um. Because let me show y'all this. Okay, so shout out to Circus of Blues. Okay. It says Blueface is now Sadie's manager. Sadie is Jaden's ex-best friend and Bravo's baby mother. Bravo is Chrisean's manager and Jaden's former manager. Okay. So I showed y'all this yesterday where she listed Blueface as her manager in her bio. Okay, strong face Sadie. All right. Woo, look at that. She looked masculine as hell to me. Okay. But yeah, this is a repost from Blueface. Okay, so he's been posting her on his story. All right, child, a mess. A mess. There was hold on, let me see if I could pull it up here so y'all can see. So I guess he trying to act as her manager and she's his artist. Okay. I think at this point, Blueface just trying to do any and everything to get some sort of something going on here. All right, because yeah, he definitely got a lot of catching up to do, if you will. Hold on, let me see here if he posted. Child. Yeah. All right. Let me share this. So this is from his story. Oh, so there she is. Child, a mess. I can't believe he doing are we this heartless? Okay. Because when Jaden found out about Sadie sleeping with Blueface, that really broke her heart for real. She was on internet crashing out for real. Like that broke her heart. So for him to do all this on the internet is crazy.
Together or what?
Yeah, we play real much. I'm a big fan of you. I'll be singing all your songs.
I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this. Ooh, get on a shih tzu.
Damn, what the fuck? Y'all gotta turn back around.
Want a bitch that I can chase around the house. I'm gonna get you.
Okay, I guess he got some merch out. Interesting. What did it say? I'm 101 Dalmatians. I'm looking for a golden retriever. Oh, now he done made some merch, child. That's low-key smart. The design. You got the golden retriever on there with the clear lady on there. Child. All right. I mean, I guess. All right, so y'all getting that Blueface merch? I guess it's something somebody posted on TikTok. It said met Blue at the gym. He was actually so sweet. I asked him for a hug and he was like, "Yeah, of course. This is motivation right here. People underestimate him." Okay. Well, he seemed like he could be sweet when he want to be. Here he is in the car. Look at his eyes. It just looks like it's just lifeless. I really think he's at a point where he just don't give a F about nothing, nothing at all. For real. Restaurant. There he go, posted her again. Reposted her post. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy, man. This was like a little snippet from his Vlad TV interview. Okay, so yeah, he's been reposting her. Okay. Definitely been reposting her. Hold on, y'all. Let me share this again. We'll check the comments. Yeah, the audacity, right? Okay, it says, who needs enemies when you have friends like that? Jaden dodged a bullet with the both of them, right? Yeah, that part. If never in my life have I seen more embarrassing people. What exactly is he trying to prove? You smashed your homies being behind his back and Jaden's back. Disgusting. But the fact that Shady literally tried to bring 4 dudes into Jaden's house while your kids were sleeping without Jaden knowing, that could have been such a harmful situation for them. And you still doing all this to prove what? You have no loyalty to nobody whatsoever. Exactly. None. Okay. He only loyal to the money. The money. All right. It says he's just trying to get a reaction out of Jaden at this point, right? Yeah, Blue's mom is about to blame everyone but Blue. Exactly, and did. and did. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Karlissa. You need to hold him. You need to hold him accountable more. Okay. She do. She do. It says Blueface is the type to destroy you if he can't have you. Yeah, the disrespect is going a bit too far. Very touchy subject, but I guess he knows what he's doing. Definitely lost cool points with this one. And Sadie, she's corny as hell. Very corny. Yeah, she's trash straight up. I agree. I agree. This is why Jay and her kids always blessed though, because people always trying to F over her unprovoked. Keep going, Jay. Everybody who gets with Blueface always ends up being obsessed with her, but this girl just was plotting, wishing she had Jay life. This is lame. Make me love Jay more. Right. Yep, that part. And Sadie did all that apologizing to Jaden to do this, talking about she's growing as a woman, girl. Please, exactly. And why do people be effing over Jay? She's so cool and laid back, a good mother. Don't be doing the most on social media. Super humble, like this crazy. Even I feel bad for her, and I'm a complete stranger because this weird. And she used to be with Sadie every day, like they were best friends. Exactly, exactly. He's such a clown for real, and he is exactly why Jaden will continue to be blessed. That part, yeah. He's trying to get under Jaden Alexis' skin. But baby girl, don't let them see you sweat. Exactly. For real. When you intentionally cause harm to the woman who is the mother of your children, who is responsible for them mentally, physically, and emotionally, you're not only harming her well being, but affecting your children. Children are hyper aware of everything and they will remember this in the long run. Exactly. You know? Yeah, Jaden, just when you think you can't stoop any lower, here you are taking it to hell. And Jaden dodged a massive bullet. She sure did. She sure did. Okay. So yeah, man, this is crazy. I can't believe this girl is like really doing this to Jaden. Like you really have no heart. I don't respect it. I think you're corny as hell. Okay. And yeah, you didn't deserve Jaden. You didn't deserve Jaden. You ain't shit. Strong face Sadie. Okay.
Corny, lame, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The ghetto! The ghetto.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
And is, okay. And is. Let me go ahead and check y'all's comments real quick and we'll move on. You said so the kids playing Roblox with Javon, see all this stuff playing out there. Say, yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, she take care of his kids are like crackhead, and he still wants to hurt this girl at all costs. It's weird. It's very weird. That part, you know, like how could you do this to her? That's insane, man. But it's Blueface. Blueface is very heartless. Okay. Like, yeah, maybe he is a good guy sometimes, but for the most part, that is a heartless man. That is a heartless man. He never gave a fuck. Okay. Yeah, at this point, just run the fade with Bravo. Not run the fade with Bravo. Oh, for real. For real. And that could be it too, because Bravo was managing like Chrisean and Jaden. So maybe that's his get back. Like, okay, well, I'm going to manage your BM, you know? So maybe it's him trying to get his revenge or something. I don't know. But for Sadie to be all in is just insane to me. Insane. Like, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She always gave opportunists to me. For sure. For sure. You said Dalmatian spots on the front go crazy, but I ain't paying. No, for real. Yeah, I'm not paying at all. So it's a nice concept, I guess. Yeah, I just don't understand why he wants to hurt the mother of his real kids. Exactly. Exactly. Says Sadie looking like a streetwalker from the 70s. Nah, for real. For real. You said he's trying Jaden, trying to knock her off her path. Exactly. And is. You gotta be ashamed. Yeah, it's a hot mess, man. You said this is to keep blowing the algorithm. You think so? And he only cares about the kids. Yeah, he do. He do care about the kids and the money. That's it. That's all. Okay. But for him to be doing Jaden like this is absolutely diabolical. But like I said, I feel like I'm starting to think it's probably, his way of getting revenge when it comes to like Bravo. But it's like Bravo ain't do all that until after after he found out about you sleeping with this girl. Okay. But typical narcissistic activities. Okay. Blueface definitely gives narcissistic vibes. All right, so yeah, this is a hot mess, y'all. It's a hot mess, okay. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Now let me show y'all this because I guess his court case with Soldier Boy's BM. Okay, remember she had took him to court for basically defamation of character because he got up here and tried to say he slept with her, something like that. So she took him to court for that. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay, so check this out, y'all. Shout out to Coy Lombardi. It says Soldier Boy's BM had hit Blueface with a $123K judgment and slapped the lien on everything he got in LA County, house, condo, whatever. If he try to sell or refinance, she's getting paid first. Slim is taking another L. Blueface and Soldier Boy's BM got a court date in the next 3 weeks on December 9th, 2025. And in his other lawsuit with the club, he still owe over $15 million. God told Jaden, don't worry, I got him, right? That's karma for you. Okay. So as y'all can see in this here, let me make sure I'm full screen. Okay, cool. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so it says plaintiff versus defendant, abstract of judgment, civil and small claims. Okay, so it says Jonathan Jamal Porter. Okay, and this was first filed back in June. And now, okay, it says the amount of judgment as entered or last renewed is $123,243.10. Okay. And yeah. So he's cooked. He is cooked, okay? He gonna have to pay that up one way or another. And like he said, he may have to, if he tries to get a house, condo, anything, okay, she gonna be the first to get paid. Okay. So if he tries to sell his house, which we've been saying he needs to get another house due to the very dangerous situation with Chrisean and her threats and promises and all that. Okay. It's looking like you're gonna have to pay that up to that lady, okay, child. It's a hot mess.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Okay. Womp womp womp. Y'all. It says, too bad James can't do this to Chrisean and get his money right, that he's old. But let her fans tell it she owns a penthouse and land in Baltimore. Exactly. No, for real. Pay that man his money on. He been waiting patiently. Okay. You owe that man. What you waiting on, Chrisean? You rich, right?
You rich, you can fix it.
You, boo boo, thank you, and I got my money, boo boo. She was all on Facebook talking about I'm about to get this money. No, you're not.
Okay. It says he probably doesn't have anything in his name for her to take. It makes sense. Yeah, all this money he owes out for these cases could have been avoided. Yeah, he played with his livelihood and now dealing with karma. I don't know what none of them think gonna happen. That's good playing with the life and identity of Junior, right? Yeah, how did you get taken down by the ops, BM? Right. And when you sell your soul to the devil, you will always lose and lose everything you get or have got exactly. As quick as God gave it to you, he will take it away. Yeah, crossing the Libra is crazy. They are justice, exactly. Yeah, Jaden's gonna always be good. That part, always. Yeah, I see why he claiming Sunny now. Yeah, they both broke him and Lyshawn, right? What did Blueface do to Soldier Boy's baby mother that has him owing money like this? She had, I want to say, let's check the replies because I'm sure it has something to do with defamation. Yeah, defamation. Blueface claimed he slept with her and he claimed paternity. Basically, he involved her name in the beef with Soldier Boy. Yeah, exactly. That part. That's exactly what happened. Yep. Blue should have let that man BM alone. He should have left that man BM alone. Exactly. Yeah, he down bad. You let him get the crumbs Shady will bring in. Child, not the crumbs. Jaden Smart to have everything in her name. No, for real. It says, what is the judgment for? Lord help him. As soon as he started messing with Miss Musty Goblin, he's had nothing but problems. I don't know why they don't understand. She ruins everything she touches, including her own child. Playing with the devil will always get you burnt and smelling like sulfur. Yo. It is crazy. It is crazy. Okay. So he got a court date coming soon for that. So hopefully he's responsible and he shows up and, handles that, unlike other people we know. Okay. But yeah, y'all, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. So he's gonna definitely have a lot of bills to pay. So if you see him with 4, 5, 6, 7 women, okay, just know it's a motive behind it. All right. It is a motive behind it. That man trying to get it, you trying to get that money, trying to get his money up, okay? He said he slept with her while she was pregnant and skirts girl on the baby's head. Oh, is what. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know the specifics, but wow. Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves this. Then I ain't gonna lie. Like, why would you say that? If she was smart as hell to take him to court, though. If he still continues to play, they're gonna keep on losing. The love of money is the root of all evil. That part. That part. You said I think some people have not been around long enough to see stuff Blue has done to the other boy. Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He said Blueface needs to move and he needs to get a restraining order against Crack Rock. He do immediately. You know? And that's true too, because as far as it goes with like his house, I could have sworn WAC 100 said it's in his name or something like that. So in that case, he should be good to go ahead and get another house. I don't think he wants to get rid of it though, because it's so much history with it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the smart thing to do. That's the smart thing to do, because I wouldn't even be playing with nobody that, and on top of that, she done doxed your address, okay, online. So shit, damn near damn near the whole world know where you live at. So I wouldn't even chance it. Like I would be shopping for another house. Hell, if he would have played his cards right with Angela, he would have had another house. Remember she was house shopping and stuff, trying to find them a little place. Okay. That's why you don't play with certain people. Yeah, I can't believe she still hasn't paid James. Man, I'm telling you. James better than me, because I sure would. Ooh. All the motions I would have filed behind that girl. Oh, absolutely. And then you out here bragging. You know what I'm saying? You out here bragging like you got it. Whole time you don't. But, if you're going to sit here and act like you got it, shoot, I might as well go and, file a motion and get my shit. Get what's rightfully owed to me. Okay. Yeah, he gonna end up moving with Karlissa. I wouldn't be surprised at all. You said Blueface only cares about his kids and Blueface take care of his kids. Yeah. In a way, yeah. Yeah. Is it true that their son is a Taurus? If so, Blueface might need to be careful. I'm a Taurus as well, and I catch baby boy watching all of this. He might hold a grudge towards his dad. Yeah, about his mom. Yeah, that part. You don't be thinking that far though. You don't be thinking that far ahead at all. For real. But yeah, y'all. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Okay. So yeah, y'all, there's that. Now I want to show y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up here. Because matter of fact, let me go. Because Karlissa had posted, I think she had posted some more footage from her little show. And her and Blueface was talking about the whole situation that went down between her and Chrisean like years ago. You know, when he basically Chrisean was his attack dog and he sicked her on Karlissa as well as his sister and her husband at the time. Okay, so it looked like they was having a discussion about that. Let me pull this up here real quick. All right. Shout out to House of Blues. It says Karlissa and his mom, Blueface and his mom, Karlissa, my bad, y'all, revisit the night Chrisean put her hands on her in the latest episode of their family reality show, Six Eye. Okay.
Listen, you shouldn't have let her do that, though.
No, I'm wrong today. Sure,
Okay.
Yeah,
I know you did. I know you did.
I was wrong, but I'm younger than you, so
They was drunk. I'm gonna say you was drunk.
No, I don't think they was really drunk.
He was toe up.
We were drunk, yeah.
He was toe up.
But listen, I said I was wrong because I let the moment get the best of me.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was
No,
wrong.
you thought I had her because you know what I do with these hands.
No,
Hey, you getting old. You get too old to be messing with little
But
girls.
he knew he know. He already know. 60, 70, he already know my mama got it right now, okay?
We wasn't even on that. We letting her mark us out. Bitch ass nigga, bitch ass bitch. Stop talking to me while I'm talking to my son, bitch.
But let me tell you.
Wait, let me finish the story.
Go ahead.
We still like, all right, damn, we just going for the markup. It wasn't until you did this. Oh, mom, what you doing now? Hold on.
She called me She called me a fucking bitch and told me I was a worthless mother.
After you called us bitches and hoes
No,
and crack
I
babies
never called her while I was
her
talking
mother's
to
a
you.
crackhead and this. Bro,
You're lying.
Oh
I never
goodness.
called her mama crackhead. I said your mom's on drugs. She cannot run the restaurant. You guys make up a lot of stories.
Mom, you don't think somebody would be offended by that?
I don't give a fuck. That's her
Okay, so
problem,
she don't
not
give a
mine.
fuck. But
No,
listen,
she's
back
not
to my story because you're still
Nah,
trying
you
to
don't let
justify.
nobody-
You're still
Hey,
trying to justify.
these kids different. They don't respect parenting like we used to. They just don't respect it.
Supposed to take her outside
Why would I do that? You calling me bitches and hoes, and I'm.
I've been calling you that your whole life.
You ain't never call me no bitch. You're crazy. You're lying. Now.
Yeah,
Listen,
you shouldn't have let her do that, though.
No, I'm wrong today. Sure,
Okay.
Okay. So, child, crazy. All right. Now, everybody was wrong in that situation, period. But Chrisean for sure, because she had no business putting her hands on that. It's just respect your elders. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even have to do all that. Okay. For real. And she should have walked away when stuff started getting heated. But she didn't. She kept saying, Chrisean love to argue. Okay. She will argue you down. So, at the end of the day, I get where Blueface is coming from too. But at the end of the day, she was wrong for putting her hands on that woman. Okay. Now, Karlissa, you was wrong too for throwing some at her. Okay. But I get it's probably the heat of the moment. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I love how Jada's sitting there like, child. She like, got nothing to do with me. Okay. Not my monkey, not my circus. Okay. It says Jada's so over that man. Yeah, I love Jada has checked out. Love that for her. Right. Yeah, I feel like he never defends his mom properly, and that shit pisses me off because she stayed going to bat for him, right? Yeah, Jaden didn't revisit anything. She stayed out of it as she should. They talking about he loved Chrisean. And Jaden just sick of all this shit. I know that's right. Jaden disassociated 2 years ago. Checked out. Yeah. Everybody talking about Jaden. I love Jaden so much. Yeah, Krishan's sucked on many toes and eggplants, called Blueface gay, snitched on him, fought his mother, made sure he got locked up and did extra time, yet he still finds it in his dark little heart to defend her against the one who truly loves him. He deserves all the karma coming his way, right? Right, Jay is so over the entire family. They're talking about he got on booty shorts. You know what? Yeah, I was looking at them shorts too. Like, sir, why does it seem like everything he put on is just too small for him? Like, we're like, sir, go get you some pro clubs or something. Go get you some like some shorts that fit a little better, okay? Because them shorts ain't it. Okay, why y'all always talking about Krishan? And this is why I love Jaden. She sat there cute, high as F, minding her business and didn't answer herself. Period, sis. That's how you do it. Because y'all quick to talk about his baby moms. Jaden is so unbothered and it shows, right? Yep, that part. Mm-mm. He said he's still trying to squeeze in them old clothes, right? Oh, for real. Yes, please hit that like, hit that like, hit that like, okay? Did she put that man's address out? Yeah, she sure did. How does she still have social media? How could she not be in trouble for that? Exactly. Okay. She wrong as hell for that. And he said he slept with her while she was pregnant. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all that short little clip real quick. All right. Um, but yeah, I think Blueface is like not I think he's skipping over the fact that regardless, you know, she should have just period. Karlissa didn't deserve to walk around with I think she didn't she have two black eyes? I had played the video a while ago. But yeah, I think she had black both of her eyes. Okay. Okay, dotted them eyes up. So I don't think she deserved that period. And it sounded like from what not Krishan, from what Karlissa was saying, it seemed like maybe Krishan was trying to get her mama to um like run the restaurant that he had at the time, the Blues Fish and Soul, which is crazy work. I mean, I get you trying to create some sort of opportunity for your mom. But come on now. You know that lady ain't, mentally capable of running a whole restaurant, let alone her damn self, her own life. Okay. She's not even responsible her damn self. So how could you think she'd be responsible enough to run a restaurant? Okay. That's just crazy logic to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, but yeah, y'all. So there's that. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I did want to show y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all this. Because why was Krishan? I guess she was like while she was in LA, she had did this game called Finish the Lyrics. And she was acting like she ain't know the lyrics for real. Okay. I'm just like, girl, you know damn well you know that damn song. Okay. Hold on, let me pull it up here for y'all. 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I just seen it. Where is it at? Hold on. They might have deleted it. Hold on. Let me go here. Let's see. All right. Let me share my screen. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute it. Okay.
What's the lyric? I'm gonna get you. What's that?
What's that, nigga? What's the
I'm gonna get you.
I'm looking for a
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so she was trying to act like she ain't know that song. Girl, you know you've been on Blueface page watching his every move. Girl, stop playing. Stop playing. You know that song. You know that song very well. Okay. You said, speaking of restaurant, why isn't anybody talking about King of Crabs anymore, right? Yeah, you barely hear about it. Yeah, Marsh was there. Child. Her funny looking self. Yeah, those clothes did fit them 2 years ago, right? Child, entirely too small. Like, sir, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get you some new clothes. Okay. For real, for real. But yeah, y'all, child, a hot mess. Hot mess. Now, let's go ahead. I did want to show y'all this little clip from Baddies USA, okay? I don't know, like a lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, I cried when I saw that part." But I was like, it was very cringe to me. Okay. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the new trailer they just released on Zeus for Baddies USA, but there was a specific part, okay, with Chrisean and her sister Tesiki. Okay. And I will say it was very cringe to me, but I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Okay. Let me know if I'm tripping or not, but yeah. Hold on 1 second. Um, let's see, let's see. Cause I was like, ma'am, your mental illness is showing. Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. This is from Messy Media HQ.
Fight the word, bro. Stop saying. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Stop saying fight the word, bro. Stop saying. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Like, okay. What the hell is going on here? Like, hello? Ciao.
It's getting weird.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
I'm good, bitch. Go on about your business. God bless you, Toodles. No hard feelings. But you're not finna play me. For real.
Okay, like, child, when I seen this, I was like, the hell wrong with this girl? Tasiki has every right to know, like, girl, after all that shit you did to your sister on national television, ma'am, you put all them allegations on her. You just put some allegations on her after this little scene. Okay. And then you had the nerve, you had the cotton picking nerve to bring up her son, talking about he was violated, okay, at 1 year old or something like that. She said, remember that? But look what she doing. Like, girl, can somebody get this girl some help with her rough ass? Okay, I know it took everything into Siki not to whoop her ass. Okay. Like, I love you, bro. If you love her, then why are you doing all this shit? Why are you always constantly trying to embarrass this girl? Constantly trying to make her look like the bad guy. You want people to turn on her and not like her. You want her to be unlikable so bad. Okay, but the gag is a lot of people a lot of people love Tasiki. Okay. Hell, I like her. Okay. And God bless her for being patient with this animal. Okay, she choking her out. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Hell, child, a hot mess. But I just see a lot of people on social media like, oh, I cried. It's so sad. What you feel bad for her for? If you loved your sister, you wouldn't be doing half the shit you be doing to her that you've been doing to her for years. You lucky she even, forgave you all them times. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if that was me, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want, like, family or not. Like, you got me messed up. I wouldn't want shit to do with her. Okay. But that's just me. She done did too much. Now I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm gonna definitely love you from a distance. Okay. Because a lot of the shit she did to that girl is just uncalled for. For real. But she looks stupid. I'm sorry. She looks stupid as hell. I'm like, y'all really got sympathy for this girl? All right. Like, did we not forget what the hell she did to this girl? Just it amazes me.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Yeah, let's get into these comments. It says all Rock gotta do is cry, and everybody like, all right, like, whoop that tree, whoop that tree. It says fake ass years not to get mollywop. Yeah, then the very next day was online popping it exactly about her sister and her nephew. Clock it. He said, I wouldn't find my sister on national TV either for a check. That's just me, though. Hell, just she. I don't know. I might, depending on the severity of the situation. Yeah, she's not ducking. She's a sister who wants her sister's love. Mm. Yeah, after all the bullshit, okay. Yeah, I respect the fact she let her hug her instead of swinging on her. That's a difficult position to be in. It is a difficult position. Yeah, it is. See, this made me cry. I don't like it. You can hear the pain in both of their voices. Anyone who enjoys them beefing is sick. Like, girl, please. She wants love from her sister, not to fight her. Why would you want two sisters fist fighting each other? It's given they both don't want to fight each other. They blood. Who in their right mind would want to fight their siblings? It says, see, such a touching moment. Sister love. Like, okay. A mess, y'all. So a lot of people are feeling sympathy for this scene here, but I'm sorry, I don't see. Hell no, hell no. It's definitely giving fakes to me. I think she's full of shit. Cause like I said, literally, like right after this, what does she do? Matter of fact, do I need to pull up the receipt? Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Like that girl was popping big shit. And that is exactly why, like, you might as well come on now. What's the point? We're trying to be cool with you because you're just gonna turn. You're just gonna turn on me anyways. Okay. Like literally. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find a quick video. Like she just too goddamn wishy-washy for me. You hot, then you cold. You yes, then you no. Girl, please. I ain't feel not 1 inch of sympathy for this girl. Sorry, not sorry. Is it this one? No, I don't think it's that one. She got the same outfit on. It might be this one. Let me see. I think this one she was talking about lemon pepper. Let me see. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. So this was when, remember, she was walking in the club right behind her and stuff like that. She was like, just because y'all see a mother effer walk in the club behind me, y'all think she's sweet. When you have a heart and hands like mine, you do things a little differently. Stay tuned, stay alert. Okay. And then Sean, she like, girl, we all definitely was sweet. And since I got to hear you all from Instagram, I'll purposely separate anything that's had to do with you. We don't got to be in the same frame. If you faking that smile, and we literally could pick who we walk in scenes and venues with. You vocalize how you feel in real time, so you don't have to address you being fake was you being nice. We don't care. We don't care who you are. Okay, popping it. And she said, "I am who I am. Who are you? Who are you, Chrisean?" That's why you rather smile in my face and walk in with me instead of just going by yourself or in different groups. Next time, I'm gonna just walk in with Lemmy, the CEO. Yeah, we seen how that played out. Okay. And then she posted this: you can't take nobody position if it wasn't yours to begin with. See that part right there. It's a tall tale sign that this girl is giving intimidated, okay? It's giving you're intimidated. She said nobody can take nothing that's meant for you, so why try? Okay, so she felt like Tasika was trying to take her spot in a way, I guess. Okay. Mm, that's crazy. All right. Now I'm gonna see if this is the part where she was speaking on her. I don't think it was though. I could have sworn it was like during the day. I think this is when she was talking about Lemmy, but let's see.
All right, look, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that shit, bro. I can't do that shit anymore. I can't do that baddie shit. It's not my memo. Everybody using a storyline with Chrisean Rock. That shit is so played out, my nigga. Latifah went from crying in Marsh Arms to want to squabble up again today. Like, for what? Why are you saying on your story when we was all kumbaya last night in the venue? Like, she don't want to be called what? Boring? I don't know. I don't know if they paid her. They must have paid her some more money. Well, I'm gonna need some more money too. No. That's weird. What the hell? Yes. Like even Sky fell into the bull. Like I don't know, bro. And with me and Sky, we made back up or whatever. I don't care what nobody say. But her liking shit, all that weird shit. Everybody moving weird for a reaction out of me. That's weird, bro. Everybody know I'm on this hiatus to change. That's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna blame nobody but myself. I shouldn't have came here. That's all I got to say. I didn't get paid enough to really just be tripping. And even if you can't even pay me to trip like that no more, bro. The hell? My sister let's get busted by Mars. She takes blood. She want to keep going round after round after round after round after round. No, bro. Like, and keep trying to fight the same person. Then she like, yeah, your friend got beat up. Then she throw her.
Yeah, that ain't the video. I'm gonna have to do some digging. I'll probably show y'all the next show. But yeah, she was talking about her son. She decided to bring up, okay, an alleged situation that her son had went through at 1 years old. Okay, which was wrong as hell because like come on now, she probably ain't even tell him about that if it happened. Okay, but you felt the need to let that be known. Okay, to let the world know about it. That's wrong. That's wrong. And she's still just, trying to make those accusations about Tasiki and all that. After all this I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm not faking.
Stop saying fight the word, bro. Stop saying. Stop.
She says you're faking. You're faking. Like she knows she full of shit. Okay, she knows she full of shit. Ciao. And then they showed a little part of her getting into it with DJ Sky, which I was shocked about because it's like, damn, ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend? You doing all that? Insane. Insane. Okay, that girl. Oof, she need to be in a mental hospital immediately. She do. Yeah, change. Lord Krishan ain't never gonna change. I'm telling you. Man, at this rate, that's what it's giving. Yeah, why is it always about her? Exactly, it's always about her. Yeah, talking about everybody using her for a storyline. Girl, please. Please. I'm telling you, that's that paranoia. It's giving paranoid. And she did what she normally does whenever people don't do what she wants. Exactly. Exactly. He said, I hope they see the real when the episode comes out. No, for real. They'll just say Zeus made her look bad, but still. Right. That part, they is. Oh, they edited it. And Crack Rock is scared to fight Tasiki, and Crack Rock is jealous of Tasiki. Yeah, that's exactly what it's given. Clock it. Clock it. You said Tasiki is a saint for not cleaning her clock. Exactly. For saying the things in public she did about her is a shame. That part for real. And I knew she was gonna fold. You know, when they so-called call themselves making up. I'm like, oh, we'll see how long this lasts. Like, you know, Sean is very fickle. And people that know her for real be knowing when she's being phony. Exactly. Exactly. Like, how many times you done told this girl you love her, you know, and backdoor her every time after that. Yeah, because Sean was scared. That's why she was acting like that, because she didn't want to fight her. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, she just wanted her fans to think she was trying to make up, but Tasiki didn't want to. That part. Yep. And she has every right to feel that way. Yeah, steady saying that girl just wants love. Like, shut up. Exactly. Please. For real. For real. You said, did y'all see the self-proclaimed and also diagnosed narcissist that describes how narcs love Christianity? Oh, I seen that. Yep, I have watched this guy for a while, but people are using it to describe crack rock now. Yeah, I can't remember where I seen that at. I did see that video though. I don't think I saved it. I'm gonna check though. Yeah, I seen it on IG. Yep, you said I saw that. It was Chrisean to the T. It was. It definitely was. Because wasn't he talking about how narcissists use like Christianity to I guess it's their way of escaping like accountability or something like that. Yeah, I was like, facts. That's so true. That's exactly what's going on here. But I'll find that video for y'all. Cause yeah, I'm glad you said that. Hold on 1 second. All right. So I just wanted to show y'all that little clip there. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this real quick, because there was a woman who definitely clocked Chrisean's tea. Okay. She was definitely on point. Let me pull that up here real quick. Okay. Shout out to King K's. Okay. It says Chrisean Rock, what's really going on behind her recent meltdowns? Ego, jealousy, and fake moral outrage. Clock it.
Chrisean Rock genuinely underestimates the intelligence and the insight in the people around her. She hops on Instagram Live, throws a tantrum, and genuinely believes that nobody can see the real reason why she's spiraling. Blueface is moving on. That's it. That's the whole trigger. Not Junior, not protecting her child from some imaginary cyberbullying. Her ego got touched. And now Blueface has to pay for it. She's pinning her ego injury from the fact that he's moving on and no longer paying her attention on this fabricated narrative of him cyberbullying his child, which is wild because A, she's shown in countless ways that she does not give a single fuck about that child. Not his stability, not his routine, not his growth, not his needs. And now suddenly she cares about his emotional well-being. Girl, shut the fuck up. The only time your baby magically matters is when you suddenly need him as a prop to justify whatever tantrum you're about to throw. And B, Blueface is literally the last remaining shot at any kind of consistent care for Junior. He's the only one in that baby's life that even attempts to show up. Why would he be the one coming for the baby? She knows good and damn well that he wouldn't. She just needs a storyline that makes her look righteous instead of petty, jealous, and threatened. She sees him on that 20 versus 1 while she's probably posted up at some McDonald's using the Wi-Fi, while Junior is probably at the play place barefoot eating someone's fries off the floor because she's too busy zooming in on his facial expressions. And she's watching him move on and live life and talk to the girls. And then he cracks that one joke to that girl that she looks like his son. Anybody with 2 brain cells and who's paid attention to him knows that's how he talks. That's how he flirts. He negs. He's pretty narcissistic himself. The joke's on the girl, not his. And Chrisean, she's not intelligent, but she's not blind. What really set her off is simple. She didn't get her ROI in the investment she made in him. From getting him tatted on her face, from waiting for him to get out of jail, from building her entire identity around chasing him, saving him, making excuses for him, and clinging to him. And now he has the audacity to move on, to talk to other women, to not orbit her. Her ego cannot handle that. So she does what narcissists do when their ego collapses. She manufactures a moral crisis to justify the real wound. Oh, he's cyberbullying my baby. Nobody fucks with my baby. Girl, please. As you were saying that, I'm willing to bet that your child was in some corner staring at drywall. You don't give a single fuck about your baby. You do not show up for him in any consistent, stable, or even basic way. At least say what's really bothering you with your whole chest. You're not in mama bear mode. You're not protecting Junior. Your ego got touched. You didn't get the fantasy. You didn't get the fairy tale ending you storyboarded in your head. The one you thought you'd have, felt entitled to have, as soon as he got released from prison. He moved on because you're a weird, depraved, goofy-ass mess. He simply went off the script you wrote because you're delusional enough to think you get to write one in the first place. So now your brain is in full cognitive dissonance. That's what happens when you're someone who's used to getting your way because you scream, throw tantrums, and swing fists and expect reality to rearrange itself around you. Get a fucking grip, bitch, and stop hiding jealousy and ego injury behind moral outrage. And while you're at it, stop mocking God. You really think there's no consequences for people who weaponize God's name while doing the opposite of anything holy? You said in the same breath that you're going to church to worship God, and then you're gonna handle Blueface. Taking something evil and reframing it as morality and justice. In her case, she's just avenging Junior. That's called moral distortion. Also, moral triangulation. Using a fabricated moral crisis to justify evil. In her case, she's using a fabricated moral crisis to justify enacting pure wrath. That's exactly what she's feeling. Wrath. Wrath is a demonic state of being, and she's guising that demonic state as righteousness. And by definition, that's demonic. Demons don't act evil. They act righteous, and they frame depravity and destruction as virtue. The thing about darkness and evil is that it always comes to light. Truth always surfaces. Darkness always gets exposed. And she is not ready for that moment. She's already in damage control for that moment. She thinks she's rising, but she's already halfway through her own fall from grace. And with how sloppy, emotionally driven, and impulsive she is, she's going to sabotage herself long before anyone else does. Her entire world is going to get flipped upside down at the rate she's going because of her choices. She can't even think 5 seconds ahead. She can't keep her own story straight. And that's the problem with people who run on ego instead of logic. They expose themselves and cause their own demise without anyone having to do a thing. Chrisean Rock genuinely underestimates
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, my bad. Sorry, y'all. I was on mute. But I was saying like did she or did she not clock it? Okay, she clocked the hell out that girl. Okay. And I said this last night. Like, if you cared so much about Junior and protecting him and all that, why are you not prioritizing him? Okay? All these live streams and 20v1s and stuff like that, it shouldn't be happening right now. Okay? If you truly cared and loved for Junior, okay, you would be doing whatever you need to do to make sure he is up to par. All right. And clearly, we see you're not doing that still till this day. Okay. So, all that trying to act like, oh, you care so much about Junior. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Oh, you don't even care about yourself. Okay. Out here reckless as hell. So I definitely loved her take on it. Okay. I've seen her a few times on TikTok and she be reading the hell out this girl. Okay. Like for real. And I'm here for it. All right. So yeah, she definitely made some valid points. All right, Chrisean, the gig is up. All right. We know what you want. We know this is all about Blueface and him not choosing you. It definitely took a jab at her ego. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right. She thought, oh, he's with me on his first day out. You know, oh, I got him. We locked in. I'm gonna put his socks on and wipe off his sweat and this, that, and the third. Okay, so that I'll be the one that's chosen. Pick me, pick me. Okay. For real. So yeah. Clock it. Clock it. Yeah, she definitely ate. Your baby listen, she tore her ass all the way up and down. And she did. Yeah, I hope Rock sees this. Those demons will blow her head up. She won't understand the majority of the words. The girl is beautiful and the icing on the cake. She's white. Yeah, that's 100% right. Yeah, another education of Chrisean. This girl says it so well. She do. Yep. Yep. She just said all that I've been thinking. Yeah, exactly. Chrisean is a trash mom. Yeah, that part. Okay. So yes. Yes. Good job. Great work. Okay. You said she knew it did. That's why she said she was embarrassed for the first time. Exactly. Exactly. She knows what she's talking about. So true. That part. Yeah. Read, girl. Yeah, she was definitely reading. And why the F does everybody else see things like this except the idiots that swear he still loves her? Right. That part. Yeah, very accurate. Oh, yeah. She was on point. She was definitely on point. I'm glad she pointed that out because, yeah. Okay. That's exactly what it's giving. And then like when she was trying to, you're not finna mess with my son. Like you ain't see not a single tear come down her face. Like, girl, all right, cut, like scene. Okay. Stop playing. We know you don't care about that baby. And it shows. You could say all you want. At the end of the day, like I said, action speaks louder than words. And based on your actions, yeah, not giving you too much care about that baby. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, she was definitely clocking it. She was definitely clocking it. Okay. Now let's get into Ray J. Okay, I guess she's out there in New York, y'all. She's out there in New York with Ray J. I'm gonna show y'all the couple of clips that I've seen so far. That we'll probably touch on it more of it the next show. Hold on 1 second here. Let me pull up this first clip that I seen. Excuse me, y'all. All right. Shout out to and some more. Okay, it says Sean Rock live with Ray J. Let's get into it, y'all. I ain't seen it yet, so we're gonna watch it together for the first time.
Baltimore, let's go! Ain't no fucking way. Wait, let me put this up here.
That was it. Look.
DC, Maryland, VA, Baltimore. All the niggas in Chicago, shout out to y'all niggas. Love y'all niggas.
Why my camera like this?
The whole East Coast. This shit real out here, nigga. Baltimore, let's go! I went crazy up and started. I took them hoes to my apartment. Bitch, I'm barely getting started.
No!
I got Barbie.
Sorry, I didn't know he was. Hey, chat. I didn't know he was doing all that. We gonna cut that down.
You are high as a fucking kite.
My bad.
I'm not high.
All right, let me get off my live. Back y'all. We just do.
Instead of gospel chat, because I didn't know that we had to be like that. Like, honestly, this is my rendition of life. Like, I would never bring my friends like that and influence them. Because
Baltimore, let's go! Ain't no fucking way. Wait, let me put this up here.
that was it. Look.
Okay. So yeah, it says supposedly they're in New York. I was just watching the stream. To me, I felt like he was low-key clowning her about the Bible and her not knowing me. Like she pretend like she does. It says, bro, you ain't working. Go back with your son who is with a complete stranger. Exactly. Damn, thought she was done with LA. That part. Well, apparently they actually in New York. Okay. They said, OMG, that wig. And both of them washed. And wasn't Ray J saying streamers was exploiting blues? So what is this then? Exactly. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That video. Yeah, here we go right here. I'm gonna play that in a second. It says, ew, no, I have the same jacket she wearing. Yeah, thought she left LA, so what's up? Yeah, what the F? Look at her pants, and yet again, no Junior. That part. Yeah, she dropped off Junior to be on stream and get high again. That part. Yep, she be loud as hell when she's high. She do. You could tell she high in the mud. Okay. Now they all junkies if people only knew. Exactly. Yep. How's she gonna turn off the live for Ray J rapping, but she can get on live threatening people's lives? It makes no sense. Exactly. A greasy old dirty ass phone. At this point, they all in it and it's a show. Yeah, why her nose swelled up? This like the 5th time she has had one. It says nothing much, just a known informant making her rounds, so trying to find some intel to tell the feds. Ciao. Yeah, hot mess, y'all. Poor Junior. Hashtag save Junior. Okay. It's like, could you spend 24 hours with him? It's like, damn, it just seemed like she always on the go. Like, when are you gonna take some time to sit your little ass down and take care of that baby? Okay. For real. This is getting ridiculous.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
Okay. For real. All right. So there's one video. I think our good sis sent me another video. Oh yeah. Here we go. 1 second. Let me I'm gonna have to like do this. And then boom, boom. Wait a second. Did it go? Hold on, y'all. Why is it doing that? Let me go back here. Right now, let me try it. All right, let me just. Sorry, y'all. Did it work now? There we go. Like, what the hell, man? All right. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. Shout out to King K's. Okay, it says the Bruja is lying. Blue's Clues list isn't even featuring her, but the delusional ones will think this is facts. Oh, will carry on, delusional rat. Okay, so it says Chrisean snaps on Blueface. Okay, quote unquote, I hate him. All right.
Bro, I got the worst ex ever. Oh God. Tell me why he's sitting just like I gotta be the boy meal ticket because every time he speaks on me, it has something to do with him bashing me. Oh God. What else? Real shit. He want me playing house with him. That's what he want. That's what a narcissist is. He weird as shit. You don't gotta mention me. What the fuck is wrong with that nigga? I don't know. I hate that nigga. I hate that nigga, bro. I really hate that nigga, bro. He want to keep bashing my name, then talking about the baby. What the hell? Somebody got my phone or they? For real, I got the worst ex ever. Oh God. Tell me why he's sitting just like I gotta be the boy meal.
Look at old girl right here. She like, oh Lord. Child. Talking about, oh, I gotta be his meal ticket. Girl. She just can't stop saying that one. Okay. Another word in her vocabulary. Meal ticket, clip farming, clout. Okay. Clickbait. Them is her favorite words. Oh yeah, and pivot. Like, girl. Child, a mess. You know, she just had to mention him. Talking about I hate that ninja, I hate that. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sure if he called you right now to come to his house, you'd be on the next thing smoking. Girl, please. Okay. Child, a mess. It says, so Ray J, you don't have nothing to say to her about her saying she hate Blueface. You just called yourself going in on DDG and Deshae saying they are using him. You're not gonna speak up for your boy. Exactly. She hate him, but if he called, she would dump all them and vampires out, and he knows it exactly. Shawty on right look familiar. Who's that? Right. She low-key look like Lady Sovereign. I don't know. Nah. She look like her, but I don't think that's her. You say, what baby? A toddler as a junior? Is she cool? Right. That is a toddler, ma'am. Yeah, they ignoring her. And for the record, people just don't be mentioning other people. They literally get asked. She is acting like he just went on a show and just start talking about her. Shaking my head. And how does she know anyway? I thought she was giving social media a break. Exactly. When she ever say girly like that, crazy, she be copying people around her and don't even notice. Yeah, all the time. She's a shapeshifter. If girls stop talking about that man, stop stalking that man, he doing interviews that you wish you were on with him to make that easy money so you could get high. Them folks asking questions and he telling the truth and answering them, and guess who mad? You. He don't want to play house with you, girl. He don't want you, right? Yeah, she really fell off and it's not registering in her brain yet. Girl, nobody cares. No, for real. Yeah, you were just threatening to unalive him. Nobody's bashing your name. You do a great job at letting people see the real you every damn day. No, for real. For real. Okay. Subconsciously. Yeah, he doesn't even want her. He rejected her when he got out. Yeah, you could tell he didn't want her like that. On that live stream, every time she got too close, he would back up a couple steps. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to dance on him. He was not even interested at all. She probably stank. Okay. But child, a hot mess. A hot mess. So yeah, I guess she's I think she's still on live with Ray J at some studio in New York. Okay. So once again, okay, doing anything but being a mom. She don't care what it is, okay? It's insane, man. Save Junior. Save Junior, man. For real. This is crazy. He said exactly waiting in his bed with nothing but a toothless grin, right? Ignoring him works too. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, you can't hear me, darling? Let me know if y'all can hear me. He said, ew, what the F is wrong with Ray J? And he is always hanging out with Crack Rock. Like, ew, exactly. Ray J be hanging out with all the industry wash ups for real, if you think about it. Like for real. You said she looks so special needs. She do. You could tell. Definitely definitely not the brightest crayon in the box, okay? There's all type of stuff wrong with Ray J. For real. Mm-mm-mm. You paying for all these flights, right? Did that check that she cashed fraudulently? Is that what she using? Okay. Because apparently she out here trying to get a CPN, which is crazy work. Not Miss Rich. Not Miss I'm rich, y'all broke. Okay.
You rich, you can fix it.
What happened? Don't you got a penthouse and some land? Okay. Just a liar. I wouldn't be surprised if Ray J done paid for her flight and shit. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. A hot mess, y'all. But yeah, that was a couple clips from their live. Okay. But yeah, we'll probably talk more about that. I'm sure there'll be more clips to talk about on the next show. Okay. But by the way, did y'all see that 20v1 she did? Cause she was on there talking about, Lemon Pepper owe her like 170K because he only paid her 30K out of the 200. Like, girl, you really thought she was finna get she really feel like she is owed the whole check when she only was there for what? Not even 2 days? Okay. Very delusional, very entitled, okay? I couldn't believe she said that. It was a lot more she said during that 20v1 too, and I was like, girl, I'm telling you, this is one of the fakest people I've ever seen on the internet. I swear. She might be number one on that list, actually. Yeah, she is. She is, now that I think about it, for sure. Fakest person I've seen on the internet. Okay. It don't get no more faker than that, if you ask me. A hot mess, y'all. A hot mess. But yeah, y'all. So we'll touch on more on the next show. All right. Pretty much cover everything I wanted to talk about tonight. Okay, so with that being said, y'all, I am gonna end it right here. Okay. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me show y'all this real quick. I forgot to show y'all this little clip of Ray J. Ray J talking about they exploiting Blueface and stuff. Let me show y'all that video real quick. Then we'll head on out. Okay. My bad. I just seen that. I'm like, wait, I did say I was gonna show y'all this. I did say I was gonna show y'all this. Okay, real quick, y'all.
Ray J calls out streamers for exploiting Blueface since his release.
Got out. We over here by the White House and shit. Hold on. Look. I swear to God, I'm going into the White House tomorrow. They didn't invite me, but they said I could pull up. So I'm gonna pull up to the White House tomorrow and shit. I'm in DC. Like I'm doing some political shit. With some out here. It's political. But at the end of the day, yo, chat. Like, yo, stop exploiting my nigga, Blueface. Y'all streamers is thirsty as fuck. You thirsty fucking streamers, bro. Leave Blueface alone and let that get out and understand life first. He just got out. The homie just got out of jail, bro. He's trying to understand what's going on right now. Y'all is over here giving this money to just stream with the nigga and laugh and joke with the nigga. Y'all is corny as nigga. All y'all streaming ass, bro. Leave Blueface alone before I had a homie Whack go in. I don't want to activate the homie because I feel like y'all should know better, man. Y'all is thirsty for clicks, bro. I just seen Deshae Frost with Blueface.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Why is Deshae Frost with Blueface? Why? Why is Deshae Frost with Blueface? I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm on some political shit, bro, but I'm taking my time to speak on this shit, bro. Y'all streaming, stop being so goddamn thirsty. Thirsty ass, streaming ass, bro. I just think the Capaholics is like at an all-time low on how they stream and they're like their morals and values, bro. Yeah, their morals and values. Let Blueface chill and stream with niggas from the West, bro, and let that live. If y'all didn't get a homie 50,000 for every stream, stop streaming with the homie. 50,000 a stream for Blueface. That's the price. Or y'all just exploiting this and trying to hang out with the nigga to get y'all views up. I don't care about this, bro. Stop doing that. Stay in y'all lane. Go back to Atlanta. Get the fuck out of LA, bro. Y'all just getting thirstier and thirstier and thirstier. And I'm starting not to like it because it's just starting to smell thirsty, nigga. Go drink some water, nigga. Just fucking thirsty. Everywhere I go, I see streamers trying to stream with Blueface. When you stream with the homie, make sure you drop that nigga for 100K right there on the stream. Boop. Now we streaming. All right, we get it now. The shit I just seen online with Deshae laughing with Blueface, bro, cut it out. You and all y'all Capaholics except for DDG's brother. That's yeah. It's a real with that. I do, bro. DDG brother a real. And DDG probably is too. But y'all gotta slow down. Y'all not gonna exploit and do that to niggas from the West Coast like that, bro. Y'all need to calm down before it becomes an issue in a way where it's like, yo, we want to make sure the homie Blueface getting 50 to 75% off all y'all streams that he was on. Is that the deals y'all doing with Blueface? So when y'all streaming, he's getting 30 to 40% of the stream revenue, stream ads, the CPM numbers, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning or whether y'all running reruns. Don't do that, bro. Stop playing with me and stop playing with Blueface. Before I had to let Wack know what y'all doing. Now he's gonna see this and he's gonna understand it. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it, bro. Y'all niggas is running around just trying to get clicks, bro. You know how many clicks I got yesterday? 7 twats. I'm just playing. I'm joking. I was making a point. I'm going to the White House tomorrow, bro. And guess what? When I get to the White House, I'm gonna talk about y'all niggas. And I'm gonna mention name by name on thirsty streamers that should really the Senate should really look into y'all niggas, bro. Why is this so stupid? I'm gonna have the Senate look into y'all. And I'm not talking about in y'all business. I'm talking about in y'all faces. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop streaming with Blueface unless y'all got 100 bands, bro. Y'all like this, like let that live, bro. Let him get his own ads, let him get his own CPM dollars on his own Twitch. It seems like y'all just trying to like squeeze the nigga for all y'all shit. This is wieners, bro. He ass niggas, bro. Wiener schnitzels. And I'm not playing. Stop doing it before I call the mafia and before I call everybody I know to get in on this. I'm signed to Kai. Remember that.
He's like a dude that the fuck I want to do.
For real. They signed me to 150% deal. They get 150% of all streams for the next 5 years. Yeah. 150%. That's not bad. I don't know where He said it's not good. It is what it is. But outside of what I'm going through, like, dog, stop trying to exploit the homie, bro. I get Wack on the phone right now when we.
Okay. So he definitely it's the audacity for me because, sir, ain't you low-key doing the same thing with Rashawn? Didn't you have her on Black Boy Max stream? Exploiting Junior? Okay, so what are we really talking about here? Is that you want to take it there? Are you paying Chrisean to be on them streams with you? To pull up on you? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say probably not. All right. So like child, and he seemed a little high if you ask me. Okay. Okay, and it wasn't no tree. Seemed like something else, okay. But yeah. Ray J is unhinged himself. All right. But yeah, that's basically what he said about, he felt like DDG and Deshae was, they're exploiting the Blueface. Talking about he just got out and all this stuff. Like, I mean, it's not like they're holding a blicky to his head to come on their stream. Like, I'm sure Blueface, he wants to get himself out there. He just got out of jail. Of course, Blueface, he likes attention himself. He probably wants to participate in all that, you know? So it's just like, why do you care so much, sir? You know? Like, it just don't make no sense. He said, but RJ hanging out with Chrisean is crazy. I'm telling you, super crazy. Yeah, he definitely needs a 5152. That part. Okay, Ray J is crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. I'm trying to figure out when this happened because Ray J used to be, he was all right at one point, but it seemed like he definitely changed. Like his mindset just seems a little off. Yeah, he just mad they didn't like his song. Yeah, they dogging him. Yeah, take care of that. You too, Corbar. Yeah, that part. That part too. He definitely he definitely was mad about that for sure. So maybe that could be another reason why he feels some type of way. He said we asked the same about you and Chrisean. That part. Yeah, got a whole lot of nerve. You said Ray J has her fix. Right? He said going to tell whack on them is insane. Right. What he gonna do? Okay. Need to be telling whack on Chrisean how she ain't doing she ain't taking care of that baby. Okay. But whack already know. He already know what's going on. All right. But yeah, y'all, pretty crazy of him to say, honestly. Like, yeah. Ray J, go ahead and check yourself into you need to both of y'all need to go ahead and stream at the mental health facility at this point, okay? Because y'all both just mentally deranged. Okay. No wonder y'all get along so well, okay? Ciao, a mess. A mess. But yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much it. All right. I want to show y'all that real quick before I got off of here. Because I know I told you I was going to play it for y'all. Okay. So yeah, pretty crazy, man. It's a whole lot of going on. Okay, which I already know. All right, we will get into some more next show. All right. So with that being said, I am gonna end it right here. Okay. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. And I really hope y'all enjoyed the show. Okay. Shout out to my love buzz, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like for your girl. And we will be back on Thursday. Okay. Thursday night. All right, y'all. So have a great day tomorrow. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.